Deacon, you doing okay over there, my friend?
Yeah, I'm good. Right as rain, buddy.
Okay, you are handed a tin
You
can.
sure you don't need the help from the greatest of artificers in this island?
Why, do you
I
know
have
him?
something which could help you out.
Episode 4, 3, 5, 9, Milton.
Something.
Four and a
number.
half.
Episode Milton.
Milton. Crawling. Bars. Cool. Okay. So, you had a long rest. Because you woke up at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. It was a long night. And it was a long day. But waiting for you downstairs in the tavern is your good friend Chop Chop Kilbassa. The many dwarves. Bok is coming along. Kira the Tiefling has returned. Who you know ran off from the previous boat. You've got...
Wait. Did I get to teach Bach reading yesterday?
Yeah. Bok has learnt the letter D. He's very proud of himself. Just that. Merritt Fisk, you're a ruddy old sea dog with a scar, a parrot, and an eye patch. And who else is there? Derek Gervain, the second mate of Sonia Redcap's boat. And Ruddy McGristle, your bartender for the day. And as you are going to be...
I know why you're quiet.
because you turned me down, probably. That's usually how that works. So, Chop Chop says to you as you come down the stairs, the three of you, says, "Hi, good morning. You ready to get bar crawling?"
I will be soon.
So,
I will be soon.
Ruddy's put on a breakfast for us, a large lunch, if you will. My advice is get as much down you as you can. Get your stomach nice and lined. It's going to be a long day.
Aye.
Immediately look for the breakfast rolls.
There is every bit of food you can imagine in this world. There is bread, meat, cheese, ham, eggs, sausage, bacon, beans, various odd-looking vegetable dishes that nobody's touched. Large amounts of roast pig. There is everything available.
Looking for a loaded baked potato.
Definitely, there's at least 2 of those. One of them's full of cheese. The other one's full of a strange green substance.
I'm gonna get the one with cheese.
I
And I'm
thought you
gonna look
might.
at the one with the green substance. And
Give it a sniff
oh, I would love to give it a sniff.
and a perception check.
That's nothing.
Okay.
That's
All you know is this is spicy as motherfuck.
Oh, it's an 8.
Okay, yeah, it's spicy as hell. That appears to be some form of spicy paste inside it.
Yeah, I'll do it. Spicy food and drinking goes hand in hand. Hell yeah.
Okay, you take both
Get my starch on, get my
loaded baked
spice on.
potatoes. Sapphire, you were speaking to Chop Chop?
I've acquired one of those dimensional bags. I forgot the specific name for it.
Yeah, extension
Would I be
bags,
able-
yes.
Yeah, bag of extension. Would I be able to ascertain where you get all your stuff from, or is this your own private stuff?
So, mine's in my house. Mine's at my farm. And my good friend, and he winks, Sarah, is looking after it, and she fills it every day for me.
I don't suppose I could get in on that.
Aye, bring it with you to the farm. We'll see what we can do for you.
Alrighty.
Okay. Athrun, are you breakfasting?
I will be. I am right now just ever so slightly confounded, so just bear with me for a second. There's something I'm trying to do beyond that doesn't want to work.
Okay. While you're D&D beyonding, are you eating?
I will be eating, yeah.
Yes, okay, fantastic. Well,
And I'm after I'm done talking to him.
okay, well, we'll give the both of you some rusty crackers with rusty crackers? Yeah, why not? Dusty crackers with some fish paste on them. And some rusty crackers while we're at it, because fuck, why not?
I grab one of those spicy things and try and ascertain what
You don't see another loaded baked potato, but you do, however, see the same paste on some various rolls.
Oh, okay.
Give
Hey,
me
man, I'll share my
a...
potato if you want some spicy tate.
Give me a little cooking check for me. This one, I'll take a... What do I take? A perception? Or you can choose between perception, investigation, and and just perception and investigation. Maybe a survival check. Choose between those three.
Oh, fucking sweet ass 9.
Beautiful. You haven't got a clue. Take a bite, and I'll tell you.
Yummy yum.
As you take a bite and Deacon takes a bite, let me have that Constitution saving throw that you were so expecting.
17.
Oh, you're accustomed to the fire of the lands to the east.
The 4.
This is something that originates on Zabok, one of the strange islands to the northeast. And what you taste right now is putrid salmon. With so much spice, it is untrue. This is a fish that they leave to marinade for a few weeks. They bury it under the sand. And then when it's finally sort of... what's the word? What does beer do when it's... Fermented, thank you. When it's fermented for a long period of time with these spices, they then load in some more spices, some hot chili powder, and they turn it into a paste, and they paste it all over everything. Deacon's just fine. What was your Constitution save, Sapphire?
A 6.
Congratulations, you're a fire-breathing cat for the next 20 minutes.
Great.
Oh shit.
That fire is not just coming out your face. Please hold on to your pants. And we'll see how that goes in the next couple of hours. Atherin, I'm assuming you went for some more standard food. The old breakfast roll.
That sounds like really shitty food, so I'm gonna be like...
Oh, no, it's delicious.
Our pussy elf is busy eating, you know, a small bit of tuna in a corner. Gnawing at it like a cat, one might say. But as you get your fill of the various feasting objects, Chop Chop turns to you and says, "Right, are you ready to make our way over to the farm?"
Oh, for sure.
Fantastic.
I
Okay.
apologize.
A little bit of
if I
ham
see
and
anything
toast, but
along
I'm
the
ready
way.
then.
I guess I haven't really told you about my farm, have I?
Not at all.
Okay, we don't farm food.
Is it Body Farm?
It is a goblin farm.
Hmm.
I mean, depending on how hungry you are, that could be considered food, but...
Yeah.
Actually, we just dealt with some goblins. Were they escapees of yours?
Oh no. We don't have escapees. Oh, you'll see.
What?
Come on, have a walk. And as you guys meander across the green lands of Freeport over the rolling hills, in the distance you see a humongous, sprawling, what looks to be an industrial farm. This is like real, it's almost high-tech. There are windmills, there are wind vanes, there's a watermill using the river, and there is huge, sprawling lands of crops. And as you arrive a little closer, you see that within those crop farms are sort of large metal buildings, very squat, very short. And Killmaster says, "Hi, welcome to my goblin farm. Come on down and I'll give you the tour."
It's quite a sight to see.
Okay. As you arrive, you see a large draconic. She is purple. He says, "Hi, this is Sarah. She looks after the goblin farm for me. Sarah, say nice to meet you." And Sarah sort of goes, "Rrr." She's a little untamed, as draconics go. She's a draconic, but she's wild. There is...
Like a dragon or like a dragonborn?
A dragonborn, sorry, yes. Draconic is what I'm calling them for some reason. Don't know why. Let's change that to dragonborn. Yes, that's what those people are called. Yeah, so she's a dragonborn, but she's not a very nice dragonborn. She's a completely wild and uncultured dragonborn. However, she has to be, because she looks after the goblin farms, and he takes you over to the small, squat metal building, and he opens the door, and it reeks of waste and decrepitness and poverty. And what you see is shackled, arm to arm. Every single goblin is shackled to each other and shackled to the wall. And then he says, "Right, it's time for some harvesting, boys." And the dragonborn chains herself to the front goblin and presses a lever. And as she pushes this lever down, they are no longer chained to the wall, only to each other. And she drags them along. And you see them look down at their feet, and miserable goblins, slaves, as they are marched through the field to harvest the crops. And he takes you up to the farmhouse.
So it is a farm, but you have goblins to do all the farming, essentially.
Yeah, and
The goblins are being farmed.
we also sell goblins as slaves. We produce somewhere upwards of 1,600 goblins a year.
Holy shit, that's a lot
Wow.
of goblins.
Well, you see, when you chain them all together, they breed a lot. About a mile and a half. About a mile and a half by 3 miles. It is
That's,
huge.
Pretty big.
Yeah, especially given the size of Freeport, it's almost like he's the primary landowner. And this music has turned up excellently. I'm very pleased with it. So yeah, as you
Picturing the Django Unchained guy's farm.
oh, exactly like that. Yeah, 100%. But you know, this is enforced breeding of the goblins as well. You know, the babies are raised on the farm and then sold off as slaves. All over the Pirate Isles. And yeah, so he takes her to the farmhouse, and this is pure luxury. We're talking like plush velvet floors. We're talking fine mahogany tables. And on a huge table laid out before you is one keg. This table is sort of 25 foot long, 8 foot wide, and in the middle is one keg. And he himself goes up and he takes his tankards from off the shelf. All 5 of them. And he lays one down in front of himself. He hands you out 3, and he puts one on the side and he gives a whistle. And steps forward the strangest looking dwarf you have ever seen. She is dressed in bright orange. She has a purple hat. She has a bright green cravat. And she's wearing armor trousers. And she sort of has this beard that is braided up over her ears and behind her hair. And her hair is green. And she takes up the tankard, necks it, and says, "Oh, it's good to meet you. Chop Chop's told me a lot about you. New shipmates, right?"
Well, yes, we are. I'm
Hi.
Deacon, and this is my friend Sapphire, and my
Hello.
friend Athrun.
Go on, Sapphire.
Morning.
Oh, just take a
Afternoon.
look.
And Chop Chop says, this is my daughter.
Oh, and I give Sapphire a look.
Yes. This is Galus.
Oh, I was hoping she'd be gay more.
Beautiful. She's Galus. And yeah, this is Chop Chop's daughter. And she'll be joining you for the drinking party this evening. After you guys have been handed your ales, he raises a toast and he says, "To new boats, new seas, and to the thrice lucky." What's your new
boats
boat?
and new seas.
Thrice lucky.
I neck it.
New
Okay.
adventures.
You know what's coming. Give me your constitution checks. Saves. Saves. Nat
That's
20.
a solid 16.
I see a nat 20 on Deacon's face. Moan, how's yours?
17.
Okay, you're all fine. This is Gutbuster. It's pretty strong. It's a damn good ale, but it's spiked with a fair amount of drink. You begin to feel your head sort of rock a little bit as the strength of the alcohol really kicks in. This is a very strange piece of music. Let's turn that down a little bit.
Yeah.
And hopefully it moves on. We've got a whole 4 hours of tavern music, so we should be fine. I'm not going to skip. I'm just going to let it go. And so, he
Okay,
says,
now, major honest question right now. This area where we're at, are there any jugs anywhere?
"Jugs.
Yes, just any jug.
Galus
Any kind
has
of jug.
Galus has 2.
No, not those kind of jugs. God damn it.
There's a pewter jug above his sink. Which reminds me.
Hey, Chop, do you mind if I borrow this jug here for a moment?
Oh, have it, lad. And he just sort of looks at you guys and raises his hands. It's like, what the fuck? And then he turns around to Sapphire and he says, "Oh, Sapphire, come with me." And he opens up a larder, and in this larder, it is very cold. It is rock. It is sort of slightly chilled, a little bit underground, and it's clearly ventilated. And you see a line of bags. And he says, "Yep, just pop your bag up on the shelf here and be filled every day with whatever we harvest. We have goblins that fish for us. We have goblins that hunt for us. Well, somewhat." And he sort of laughs. Mostly Sarah does the hunting. The goblins are just there to skin and chop. But yeah, you'll find fresh meat, fresh fish, eggs, and vegetables every day.
Great.
What do you need? Standard kitchen stocks as well. You know, flour, salt, pepper, etc.
I wouldn't say no to it.
Excellent. Then we'll make sure those are present. As we enter a strange Indian tavern. This music really is the most bizarre thing I've heard. However, he then turns to you and he says, "Right, are you ready to board the Scully and get on our tavern crawl?"
I will in 1 second. I grab this jug. Briefest of touches. Do one tiny little bit. Some, typical artifice magic type things.
Okay.
I now have an alchemy jug.
Fantastic. In the process of making an alchemy jug, however, your hand slips and you accidentally stab yourself in the arm with a large piece of pewter. You take...
Okay, worth it.
1 piercing damage. And
it is but a scratch.
And he leads you down to what looks like an old Viking rowboat. This is a long, long boat. With 1 set of giant oars at the back. And who should be sat at the back but Bok? All the dwarves have their little tiny... Do you know those sort of, the spades that you... Actually, I think, Deacon, you described this very nicely with your spiritual weapon last week. You know those beach spades you use? Yeah, they're sculling with them. They're looking pretty pathetic, but Bok is going to be leading you over, and as you take your seats in the boat, Kilbasa jumps on the front of the boat and he says, "Right, let's head off." And a strange sort of sea shanty pipes up as the dwarves are playing on their accordions and apparently their flutes and their lutes as well, according to the music. And they begin their little rowing song. The old hi ho, it's off to drink we go. And they move over towards the Skull Islands. Now, the Skull Islands are usually reserved for the more dangerous of pirates, but they are known to have some of the best taverns in the land. And it's a short journey, it's about 20 minutes across. And you arrive on the coast. And as you arrive on the beach, you see that it's been laid out for a party, for a festival. The palm trees all have different flags and different awnings and decorations hanging from them. There is what appears to be a human-sized pineapple in the middle of the beach. And
You what?
a human-sized pineapple in the middle of the beach.
How the fuck?
It's not a real pineapple, Jamal. This is a model, okay?
Okay, I was gonna say,
But it
what the
appears
fuck?
to be a
I was more
human-sized
excited
pineapple.
for a real pineapple that was that big.
I know. I wish we had one, but we don't. So, in the large pineapple, standing up on what appears to be some sort of ledge, is a woman, and she is super busy, and you see her handing out drinks, and Kilbasa brings you up to them. And she says, right, first drink, he says, first drink's here. These are the Screaming Flamingos, and you see the glass is shaped like a bird, and it glows so brightly pink that it's hard to look at directly. I need a masculinity check from my 3 NPCs, please. If you would kindly roll a d20 and decide on how masculine you're feeling today. Actually, 2, sorry. Sapphire, I think it's fair to say you're not feeling masculine today.
No,
That-
I'm all woman today.
Deacon's a 10. Okay.
I am all woman today.
This is a danger to the masculinity of insecure PCs.
I have a 15 and an 11.
You're okay. You're female.
I'm straight down the middle.
Sapphire takes it with absolutely no problem and necks it down. And Sapphire, this tastes beautiful. This is refreshing, tropical, citrusy, not too much alcohol. It's a nice cocktail. And Atherin, you also take it and drink it with no harm whatsoever. You are not feeling particularly masculine today. Deacon, however, you feel a little knocked to your confidence. Your next roll will be a disadvantage.
Joke's on you, I always drink chick drinks.
Yep, but right here, perhaps not. Okay, the Kilbasa leads you up to a large-looking noble bar. As you enter in, you see a string quartet playing to the right. The guests are flowing in and out in expensive clothing. It is very elaborate, and a man greets you at the door and says, well, you're not dressed fancy enough for here. You could use the changing rooms to the left. Outfits are provided. And he directs you into a small room. In the small room is a woman in a ridiculous gown that is meringued to extensive sizes. And is corseted so tight it looks like she can't breathe. She's standing very straight and she says, how many outfits?
Hello.
Seems like we're gonna need one.
Yeah.
3?
Yes,
Please.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I have to admit, I do wish we had more of those flamingo drinks because those were pretty fucking snazzy.
Nope. You're going to have to do a whole lot more interesting drinks before then. So she hands each of you an
okay.
outfit and directs you to a changing room.
Really?
Sapphire,
Gang's pinstripe suit.
Sapphire, as you open your outfit, you see a flowing dark green dress with a strange-looking feather headdress and a string of pearls. And you're expected to put this on if you wish to enter the elegant giant's bottle house.
I'm putting it on.
Deacon, you find yourself in a... Sorry, rolling my dice.
Rainbow pinstripe suit. Rainbow pinstripe suit.
That is brown and turquoise. Lucky you! You're in a brown and turquoise suit with a yellow shirt and a top hat.
Jesus, how ridiculous and gaudy.
Atherin, you pull out your suit and you find it is
A dress.
dark blue with crimson and golden stripes. And you are given a bowler hat.
Jealous.
You've been given a bowler hat.
Utterly ridiculous.
I'm jealous.
As you are dressed, you step out and you see Chop Chop Kilbasa in a bright yellow suit
Ooh, baby.
with a large magenta stripe down the back,
Is it a racing stripe?
with with brown shirt. Lovely, a brown shirt. What a lucky guy. As you enter, you see a strange group of girls over to the left wearing only skirts, and all their breasts are out, and they are wearing various animal pelts as hats. And they will be serving your next drink.
Ooh, I want to go over to whichever girl has a raccoon hat on.
Okay, as you approach the raccoon-headed girl, she says, how many of you drinking?
3 of
I'm drinking
us, a
beer,
chop
that's
chop
for sure.
buck. Yeah, like 6 of us, I think's here.
Yes, there are 6 of you. There's Galus, there is Bok, there is Chop Chop himself, and the 3 of you. Bok is, well, no, Bok is not drinking, sorry. So it's just the 5 of you. Bok can't get inside the building. He won't be drinking here, but he will be handed his drinks outside.
I am saddened.
It's okay. We'll meet up with Bok in a second. You are offered the next drink, and she says, "Now I must ask: have you any of you been to the Hall of the Hammered Half Elf?"
Not that I know of.
No.
But if I have, maybe I was a hammered half elf at the time and don't remember.
Chop
Well,
Chop turns around and says, "No, that's later down on our trip. We're going clockwise today." So, this is the Lusty Argonian Maid. This cocktail.
Oh, fuck.
Green and black, thick liquid swirls in a tall glass with flecks of red occasionally making an appearance. Please take your drinks and make your constitution saving throws.
Of course it's the lusty Argonian maid. Of course.
Okay.
It's a solid 23.
17.
11.
Okay. You all pass. However, Sapphire, your mind is filled with inappropriate visions of hammered half-elves. The smooth,
So you, my mind was already filled with that.
the smooth, sweet flavour goes down quite well, and Kilbasa turns to you and says, "Right, it's time to enter the champagne garden." And as he leads you out the side door, you see 11 dancing hobgoblins. And one hobgoblin standing still, ready to serve. He is handing out the tiniest of champagne glasses filled with light blue bubbles. And Chop Chop says, "Get ready for it. This is a kicker." And the hobgoblin says, "How many of you will be participating?" And Bok leans down and says, "I will." And as you turn around, Bok is wearing a dress
My boy.
of the deepest
love that.
crimson, with turquoise striping, gold inlay, and a top hat of bright purple.
I will go up to Bach. I'll put my arm like I'll do my best to try and get my
Yeah,
arm.
you can
up
get
around
around his hip.
Bach, you look beautiful.
Well, I wanted a suit, but... Oh, no, it'll very Bok. Yeah, okay, no, never mind. He just goes, "Yes." I thought it was going to be Chop Chop. Yes, yeah, Bok, just yes. And as you see, he leans down, and this champagne glass is tiny for you to hold. We're talking maybe 8 centimeters tall. Bok is doing his very best to hold it without breaking it. And he sort of
The shot glass.
tips it down. Each of you make your constitution saving throws as you take the light blue bubbles. The hobgoblin tells you this drink is called the Ultra Necro Death Punch Extreme.
Oh dear, well that's a 10.
17, baby. And I rolled this one at disadvantage because I forgot to roll the last one at disadvantage.
That's fine. And Sapphire?
7.
Okay, you all fail.
17?
17 failed this one. Yes, this is a specific one. Your first failure results in tipsiness. You will have a disadvantage on ability checks, attack rolls, and saving throws from now onwards until you manage to recover your belly.
Oh dear.
And just to make life more exciting, you'll be riding in a carriage. You may keep your outfits if you wish, or you may change back into your normal clothing. Chop Chop has already dashed to the changing room to get himself back in his normal clothes.
Yeah, I'm following him. Yeah.
Okay.
Changing room, hell, I'm just ripping this shit off right in front of everyone.
Okay, you are now dressed in one pair of magenta pants. Will that do?
Don't I have my regular clothes still?
Oh, you were wearing them underneath, or are you going to put them on in front of everybody? Like, you're just going to change your
I
trousers?
mean, I have this sweet thing called a backpack that I assume...
Yeah,
I put
no,
them
you
in.
still got the backpack, but I mean, like, you're going to change your trousers in front of all these dancing hobgoblins.
Do
Oh, okay.
Oh, 100%.
Bok has a look of true shock on his face. Sapphire, you were saying?
Do my bracers give you advantage on these saving throws? I forgot about them.
What do they do?
The brooch, I mean.
The boots?
The saving throw brooch that I bought last week. I forgot exactly what she wanted.
No, that's against spells, incoming spells. Yes.
I forgot to write it.
And while this alcohol is rather magical, it is not a spell.
I just
Mr.
forgot
Bach
to write
looks
it.
over at me in amazement. I'd like to dust off my kneecaps and wink.
Okay. As you all get into your new dress and new wear, you are led to a carriage, which is being driven by a very strange-looking animal, or being led, I guess. This is a little like a horse, but it has 6 legs, and has 2 large tentacles coming out of its forehead.
Am I hallucinating?
No. Chop Chop leans over to you and says, "Right, hold on tight." And the carriage lurches off at incredible speeds. It's rolling U-turn to sort of angles that you didn't know were possible with a 2-wheeled vehicle. And suddenly you find yourself swung around a corner, and in front of you is a tiny little tavern. Bok sort of looks down at the tavern. And I'm not quite sure what to do.
Don't worry, buddy. I'll bring you one out.
Okay, and as you enter, it's near empty. And one strange-looking girl is behind the bar, and one mysterious,
know
dark,
what to do,
cloaked,
yes.
cloaked figure is hunched over at the end of the bar. Mrs. Mysterious turns to you and says, "You'll be partaking in our vintage this evening."
Of course. What vintage are we sampling here?
This is the Ballad of Edgardo.
That sounds incredibly fancy.
It is a fine and deep red wine spiked with port. And she hands you 3 incredibly delicate, fine wine glasses. She hands 2 to Chop, and he runs out and gives one to Bok. And she hands one to Galus. Galus sips this very elegantly and starts stroking her beard like a wizard. Make your Constitution saving throws. And then follow it. Yes. And then give me an intelligent. No. No. You're absolutely fine on the saving throw. I want you to take a regular saving throw and then an intelligence check at disadvantage.
Didn't you say we have disadvantage?
Intelligence check. Disadvantage.
You do, but I'm going to give you a disadvantage on the intelligence instead. It doesn't apply to everything when you take the same drink, otherwise you'd never succeed. So yeah,
13.
13 on the con.
Disadvantage intelligence.
Okay. How are our con checks first? Has anyone-
Saved.
7 on my save, a 6 on my check.
Okay, Sapphire.
I have a nat 1 on my intelligence and a 13 on my.
Okay, you pass
Right,
your you'll pass your con check. You don't throw up. Deacon, please make a second con save to see if you manage to get to a nearby vessel before depositing your breakfast.
It's gonna be a 17.
You do. You are able to walk discreetly to the side door where you throw up in the toilet. Atherin, your con save.
My con save was a 20.
Okay, you succeeded your con save. Did any of you get above a 10 on your intelligence check?
No.
If you give me advantage, I rolled a nat 20.
No, I gave you disadvantage.
I know.
So, you are filled with thoughts of your own superiority. You believe yourself to be mighty men and women. And for the next 10 minutes, every time you take a drink, you will be forced to boast of your abilities.
Oh, baby.
Okay. You are directed...
So, almost like just being a regular elf.
Yeah. You are directed towards a man to your right, the strange-looking man at the end. And he hands you a can. And this...
Hey, Deacon, you doing okay over there, my friend?
Yeah, I'm good. Right as rain, buddy.
Okay, you are handed a tin can.
Sure you don't need the help from the greatest of artificers in this island?
Why, do you
I
know
have
him?
something which could help you.
Oh, that might just have to be the highlight.
I actually honestly missed what he just said.
He said, why, do you know him?
Oh.
Okay, so the 3 of you are handed a tin can. And in this tin can is a strange, sludgy-looking red liquid.
Ooh, yummy.
Okay. Please make your con saving throws. As you are given the beast from the east.
15.
12, Atherin.
15.
And Sapphire.
14.
Okay, you must immediately boast of your prowess. Coming to Sapphire first. Boast of your prowess.
Can I just throw up instead?
No. No, you must boast of your prowess. You failed your intelligence check last time.
Oh. I don't know what to say. I didn't have enough time.
Okay, I will give you a moment as Chop turns to you and says, I am the finest chef in all the lands, bar none. And Galus turns around and says, I know 121 positions of the Kama Sutra. Deacon, boast of your prowess.
I'm so good at keeping you people alive. You'd all be dead without me. Like, oof.
Atherin,
Just a bunch of...
boast of your
I'm
prowess.
still the greatest artificer on this goddamn island. I'm probably the only one, though.
Sapphire, make your boast.
I am the greatest at punching things.
You are. Bok leans down, having obviously failed his intelligence check. And Tanner says, I good.
You Bok, you good.
Okay,
You know what? I'd like to change mine. I am the greatest preschool teacher on this entire island.
You all made a 10 on your constitution, is that correct?
Yeah.
Well,
Okay, as you drink down the beast from the east, your stomach begins to roil and churn, and then suddenly settles. You lose 1 level of drunkenness for your success. None of you are tipsy anymore. And only Deacon is tipsy. He is no longer needing to throw up, but he's still tipsy. And with
Deacon,
that...
would you like a hand here? I have something for you.
she Yeah, buddy.
Do we have like a large tankard or something nearby? I
You're
can
holding a
borrow?
tankard. It's a
Okay, I
can,
I
but
looked at.
Okay,
it's a
well,
can, but it'll do.
I'll refill this from my alchemy jug, and yeah, here, have some water. Hand over a jug of water to Deacon.
Gulp, 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 gulp.
okay, Deacon.
That was mayonnaise.
Deacon, you must
This time
boast of
I
your
would have given
prowess.
you honey.
But you do, however, lose 1 level of drunkenness.
I ran out of things I'm good at. I heal people and I teach people how to read.
I mean, to be fair, you did boast twice. We'll let you off. Okay, you are led to your carriage, which awaits. And as you take a seat upon it, it charges so fast that Bok falls out the back. He then grabs hold of it, and it stops immediately. Athrun, make a dex save.
Oh God. Okay. Oh no, nat 1.
Okay, with the force of the carriage stopping, you are tossed from the front. And on top of you land Bok, sorry, not Bok, Chop Chop, you'd be dead. Chop Chop and Galus.
Oh God.
Galus seems to be chuckling without stop. She cannot stop giggling. And Chop Chop just looks a little frustrated and dishevelled. You all clamber back into your carriage, which again takes off at the speed of light. Sorry, go on.
And I'll go over and I'll give Galus a hand up.
Okay, she really is giggling absolutely uncontrollably now. And your carriage takes you along a wild and rocking journey. Your stomachs are really feeling it now. As you are led to Merrick the Cleric and the Lizard Wizard. That is our next tavern. There's nothing notable about this tavern at first. But as you stand in, more people seem to be coming in behind you. Please make a perception check, all 3 of you, at disadvantage.
Wait, a disadvantage? Are we still drunk enough for that?
You said we were not.
No, this is
anymore.
a specific at disadvantage.
Oh, okay.
14.
14.
17.
Okay, at the
I
moment
threw a nat 20 away.
you all notice an Arc Fae in the corner, in somewhat bad disguise. And as you look around, every person in the tavern appears to be staring somewhat vacantly and smiling at all times. Let's give you your first drink.
Hear any music?
No, it appears to be utterly silent in here. Nobody's talking, nobody's laughing. But a bartender looks up at you and says, "Will you be partaking in our beverage?"
Oh, of course. But is this one of those silent discos where we need the special ear things to hear everything, or what?
Ah, you must be resistant to the magic of our gentleman in the corner. Here, allow me. And a small lady in the corner sort of snaps out her stupor and begins playing the lute. Perhaps that is better. A little atmosphere for you all. Now, our first drink here is the French Fancy. And you are handed what appears to be a miniature satyr, or satyr, if you are Deacon. You can hold this between your thumb and your index finger, but it does appear to be alive.
Am I supposed to drink an entire aminal?
You are.
Here goes nothing.
Tip your glasses up and make me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. What a creepy drink. That's a solid 20.
Ooh, baby, a 6.
11.
Okay, Deacon and Athrun, you pass. Sapphire, you realise that this tavern is the best tavern you've ever been to. You will never ever want to leave. It is truly the best evening you've ever had. As you take your drink down, make your constitution saving throws, you feel it slide down your throat like it's crawling down there, and it starts to tickle the underside of your belly.
Well, I'm definitely not chucking up on that one.
14.
Okay. 14, Deacon.
10.
10. Deacon, you fail. And once again, you begin to feel tipsy. You will have disadvantage on your next saving throw ability check or attack roll.
Next D20, got it.
Yeah. And Athrun, you succeeded?
Nat 20.
Okay, beautiful. You feel fantastic. And the bartender turns around and says, "Well, I see that at least one of you will be staying the evening. May I interest you in our second drink?
Of course.
This is the German Gunschlinger. And
Yeah.
she hands you 3 little shot glasses, and each one of them she lights on fire.
Oh hell.
Oh shit. Okay.
Down they go. Charisma saving throw, please.
Before I drink that thing, I'm going to slap my hand on the top of it to extinguish the flames and then chug it like you would
Okay.
a proper flaming Sambuca so that you don't burn your face off.
Yep. This is a charisma saving throw, please. Deacon at disadvantage.
Yeah, that's a 1.
Sapphire?
Yeah, that's me.
Charisma?
What is
Yep,
plus
charisma
5,
saving
so
throw.
it's 6.
Ooh, that's a 5.
Okay, Deacon and Sapphire, you will immediately need to start cursing, please. As in
Cursing whilst boasting?
No, there's no more boasting. You passed your boasting moment.
Oh, okay. Very well. I thought it was still going.
Deacon first.
What kind of fuckery is this horse shit? This is a bunch of big donkey bollocks trapped in a blender on high-speed puree mode.
Sapphire, beat that.
There's no fucking way I beat that shit. That was bloody well played, you piece of shit.
Lovely. Can I have your con saving throws, please? No disadvantage here.
Well over 20.
Can I just say, can I join in on this fucking shit, you guys? I mean, Jesus Christ.
Stop
I
failing
really
your
wanted to get
rolls.
on this
Stop
accent
facing your
thing.
rolls. Failing your rolls.
I passed my fucking roll. That's the problem.
Okay.
God fucking damn it.
Atherin, your constitution saving throw?
19.
Okay, Deacon.
21.
And Sapphire.
Wait,
Con saving throw, yeah.
Yeah, I did it right. I was like, was there another one I missed?
8. Okay, you are feeling tipsy. As Chop Chop leads you to go out the bar, Galus and Sapphire do not want to leave. Who will attempt to drag which one of them out?
I'm going to pick up Sapphire and I'm going to
Okay,
make sure I
two of you
drag her
contest-
out and also touch
Okay.
Fluffy Tail while we do.
The 2 of you, contested athletics checks, please. Good luck beating Sapphire in an athletics check.
Okay, well, that's
15.
10.
Yeah, okay. Sapphire is staying well put. Deacon, you are going to drag Galus out.
Yeah.
You must beat a 22.
Nope, that's a 20.
Okay, as the rest of you leave the tavern, Sapphire and Galus remain in their stupor. Chop Chop turns around to you, Deacon, and says, "Where the hell are the other 2? Where's my daughter?"
We can't get him out.
You
Your
can't-
daughter's always
Ah.
back there dancing with Sapphire, isn't she?
Oh, the tavern. That damn Ogfey. Bark! And he plunders his hand through the door and yoinks the 2 of them out. In your stupor, Sapphire, you find yourself dancing and swaying with Galus upon Bok's hand.
Ooh, baby.
And he places the 2 of
Performance
you.
check.
Yes, you can. Her performance
A
check.
net 20!
Her full performance check was a 13. You have danced her to death.
Fucked up. I should have given myself guidance.
You should have done. Okay. As you leave the Merrick the Cleric and Lizard Wizard tavern, you are placed back upon your carriage, and whoop, off it goes. And you arrive very swiftly at a bit of countryside. It looks
Before
like
we get
you.
out, there was one thing I would also like to do real
Yep.
quick in this carriage.
Yep.
I'm going to take my ropes and fashion them around to the chairs that we're sitting on, sort of making some makeshift seatbelts so we don't go fucking flying ever again out of this thing.
Excellent. Make a dexterity check for me, please.
Solid 6.
Okay. Your seatbelt may or may not work. As you.
I ain't like that shit anyway.
As you look over at the country pub, you see a setting appropriate to sort of country music. It's an easygoing establishment on a large stage in the centre of the pub. A dance competition is in full swing. Would you like to participate?
Oh, hell yeah.
As you go to walk towards the dance floor, Atherin and Sapphire, are you also participating in the dance competition?
Yeah, why not?
I'm
Okay.
just going to watch it.
Okay, right, so
Well,
Atherin is
pat
not.
myself on the back and give me guidance.
One notable thing about this pub, there is a 16-foot doorway. Bok is inside.
Oh, my
Oh,
boy.
yeah.
And he will also be participating in the dance competition.
Hell yeah.
Before you get to the dance floor, however, you must take your drink. You are offered a
Oh.
you
Have it any other way.
you are offered a glass bottle, rare in these lands, by the way, glass. full of what appears to be a core light. Because we don't use copyright names here. Please make your Constitution saving throws.
10.
10.
14.
Okay, you all pass.
Oh.
However, I then need a straight D20 check, please. All three of you.
Wait,
As,
give me guidance, or can I use guidance?
this
for
is another masculinity check. Yeah, of course you can. 4. Atherin's still a girl. Sapphire, you will need to make this one. This is a more sort of self-confidence thing.
20.
20. Or 12, I mean. Sorry.
Atherin?
4.
Atherin, you fail your check. For the next minute, you realise you're a complete Nancy. The beer is good, the people are friendly, and they're only a little bit racist. If you wish to participate in the dance competition, please make your performance check, contested by your fellow NPCs, Bok, Galus, and Chop Chop.
22.
Okay, I will roll these from Sapphire's sheet so you can all see them. That is 3 20s. Okay, we have a 2 plus 5, a 2 plus 4, and a 14 plus 1. Bok, he's rocking out some good moves. He's doing all... sorry, not Bok. Galus is rocking out some good moves. She's looking good on the dance floor. Bok, with his plus 5 to performance, is failing miserably in the corner. He's currently doing the sort of night fever dance. It's a bit of a tragedy. And Chop Chop is... Well, nobody wants to see that on the dance floor. We come to Deacon first. Your performance check?
Well, that's a smooth 17.
Smooth 17. Please describe your dancing for us.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know how to fucking dance. I'm just schmooving and grooving in tune with the beat.
Bit of boogie woogie, eh?
Yeah,
I like that. I like that.
I'll try and make my way over, dance with Galus. She seemed to be doing pretty well. See if I could follow her lead.
Sapphire, your performance check, please.
22.
22. You are doing the Macarena while standing on your head with your feet playing the violin. That is, you have absolutely smashed the competition. And for your reward, you will get 2 of the next drink. Not sure that's a reward. You also take home a silver crown that definitely isn't left over from a child beauty pageant. And the offer of a magically applied tattoo. Instantly and painlessly applied right now. Would you like your magically applied tattoo?
Yeah, fuck it.
Does this
Okay.
really get to shave your belly?
This tattoo lasts 24 hours, will be placed upon your left Well, why 22 hours? That's such a random number. Will last 22 hours, will be applied upon your left bicep, and it will dance independently of you for the rest of the evening.
Beautiful, I love it.
Beautiful, I love it. That's brilliant. Okay, yep, so don't forget your silver crown. And for the next drink...
I would never forget that.
For the next drink, you have been offered a Smirnoff Light.
I'd like to not drink it.
You have been given 2.
I know.
If you are participating in the drinks competition, you must. So please make your Constitution saving throws at a DC of 8.
So, like, when you say Smirnoff Light, do you mean like those Smirnoff Ice things, or do you mean proper Smirnoff vodka?
No, this is a
Light.
chick drink. Yeah, it's a Smirnoff Light. Okay, please make your Constitution saving throws first.
Just barely passed it.
Okay. DC of 8.
I rolled.
Oh,
I need
okay.
to roll 2?
Yeah, you will need to roll 2.
Okay, I rolled an 8 and a 5.
Oh. Sapphire, you begin to feel tipsy. Atherin, you passed. Deacon, did you pass?
Yeah, it was like a 12 or something.
Atherin, however, you failed your Nancy check. And you will... your previous check. And therefore, you must now get on the dance floor and give me a performance check. As you attempt to pole dance.
Oh no. Oh, it's a 3.
It's a 3! Not only do you pole dance, you take 4 points of bludgeoning damage as you attempt the upside down Mika split.
Start throwing the popper up on stage.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Give her a time. Give her a time. As a...
Throw, like 16 copper up there.
Sure, 16 copper. You take 1 point of bludgeoning damage, Atherin, as one hits you in the eye. And yeah, as you are pole dancing away, we turn to some of the other tavern members, and you see a strange-looking tiefling in the corner. He approaches you, specifically Sapphire. He pokes you in the shoulder and says, "What's a cat like you doing in a joint like this?"
I'm just boogieing down.
Yeah, I saw you dancing. Quite the show you gave.
What about you?
I'd like to ask you, is it true that cats like you, the pussy shaved, do not?
I'd like to smack him in the face.
Please do. Roll to hit.
Oh shit, I'm a mug.
That is quite okay.
Oh my god, I crit him!
Beautiful. Knock that fucker out. As you punch him, he is launched across 2 tables and lands on the bar with a smash of glasses. 6 bikers turn round to you in their leather jackets, and they are furious. Sapphire, make an athletics check, because you better start running. 19. As you dash out, these drunken oafs charge through the tavern, creating havoc. They bump into Deacon and knock you prone. Please make a dex saving throw to avoid being trampled.
15.
Okay, you avoid being trampled, but you are left prone. However, one of them runs straight into Book, and he is unimpressed. He picks up 3 of them, and he slams them together with his hands. He tosses them in a corner, and an all-out brawl begins. Allow me to change the music really quickly, sorry. I forgot about this. Because we're not having this music for our tavern brawl.
Yeah. Oh no, man, this sounds like perfect tavern brawling music to me.
Oh, really? Okay. Let us... Sorry, Dan, your face is going to disappear.
That sounds like
Probably for the best.
like that.
Okay. Now, first of all, I need an athletics check from every single one of you.
In?
Solid 7, Chief.
What was Moon's?
18.
18, excellent. Sapphire, you make it to the front of the brawl first, and you are able to throw a punch at a biker oaf. Please roll to hit.
26.
26, you punch him straight upside the face. He flops down on his back like a fish ready for cooking. And his friend leans over to you. She rolls to hit. You thought she was a man right up until the moment she swung at you and you realized she was a woman. She rolls a... That's a 14?
Yeah, definitely misses.
Okay, she throws wide. And she hits Chop Chop in the face. Deacon, you are next up to the front of the battle. Do you wish to punch an oaf or do you wish to punch the tiefling that's down?
I'll kick the guy that's down. Fuck that guy.
Perfect. Roll to hit with advantage,
Which
please.
is the one that knocked me over? I want to punch that guy.
Oh, yeah, okay. That's one of your regular oafs. Please roll me an unarmed strike.
That's a miss.
Okay. You punch the table. And it bends up towards you. You have just thrown drinks in the air. However, you've also thrown something else in the air. Bok catches the fiddle and begins to play disastrously. He is no longer with you in this tavern brawl.
My boy!
Athrun, you finally arrive late to the tavern brawl, rolling away from your pole dancing escapades, and you find yourself in a fight with a gnome. Please roll to hit. Please roll to hit.
Okay. What am I just doing? An arm strike?
Yep, unarmed strike.
That's a solid 22, Chief.
Okay, you punch straight into the illusion that you thought was a gnome. And he laughs from behind you as he jumps on your back and grapples you round the neck. Please give me an athletics check. Oh!
10.
He rolled a 20? Yeah, 20. You are grappled to the ground by the gnome, who then immediately starts dancing a jig upon your chest. You take 3 points of bludgeoning damage.
Motherfucker. I actually want to fucking firebolt this guy right now.
Okay, Chop Chop Kilbasa runs up and takes a swing at the gnome. He launches him through the air. Sorry. Oh, 2 feet. And he lands just next to you. A pathetic nat one. And yes, you, Sapphire, you are up. You have a female oaf next to you who is fairly damaged. You have a tiefling you have knocked down. And dancing in front of you, you have... Where are we? Sorry, I've opened the wrong page. There we go. You have 2 halflings and a leonin.
What?
The lady in the face.
Is it the Arbiter?
Punch the lady in the face. Be my guest. Roll to hit.
Wow, that's a 9.
A 9 to hit?
Yeah, 9
That's
to
a
hit.
nope. You just hit the leonin.
Okay, bonus action, hit her again. I crit her this time.
With your second punch, you are able to hit her directly in the face. What the fuck just happened there? There we go. With your second hit, you are able to hit her in the face, and as you crit, you knock her down. However, you've pissed off a leonin, and he will claw at you. No, he won't. Never mind. As he rolls a nat 1, he claws, but he misses. He stares at you, and he roars. Make a charisma saving throw.
17.
17. Oh, you're passing all the checks. Deacon, you're up at the front. Chop, chop, kill
How many
bastards.
people are we fighting?
You've got a gnome, you've got a leonin, you've got 3 oafs, one of whom is knocked out currently, the female. You have a tiefling downed upon the bar, and 2 halflings dancing in front of you.
Sick of this shit. I will use my bonus action to conjure a spirit weapon in the shape of a beer bottle, which it will then immediately break itself over a table, and I'm making a spirit weapon attack against the guy who knocked me down earlier.
Okay. Please do, roll to hit.
17 to hit.
Yep. That hits.
He takes 8 damage.
Okay, you have drawn a weapon in a bar fight. You must all make a wisdom saving throw, DC 22.
Sorry, 1 second. Wait, wisdom saving throw?
Wisdom saving throw, DC 22.
Failed.
I crit.
For those of you who can't make a 22, you must roll a nat 20.
Oh,
You must
I got
roll what, sorry?
If you cannot make a wisdom 22 saving throw, a nat 20 will do it.
Okay, yeah.
You failed. Sapphire?
I crit.
You crit. You
Sorry,
succeeded.
Like 1 second, my mum needs to talk
Okay,
to me.
that's
Got
fine.
a 19.
You got a 19. Okay. That is Atherin and Deacon. You are suspended in the air upside down,
That's fine. My weapon can still move.
as are all the other tavern members, barring, amazingly, Bok, who crit his wisdom saving throw, and Galus. Only the 3 of you stand upon the ground next to each other. Sapphire, Bok, and Galus. And the tavern owner stands up on the bar. And she screams, "Stop!" There is nothing wrong with brawling in the tavern, but you never draw a weapon in a fight. Even a large beer bottle. And for that reason, you have been expelled from the tavern. However, there were no more drinks to be had in that tavern. And so we...
On the way out, I would like to fling a firebolt at the fucking gnome that was being a dick and dancing on my chest.
Okay, roll to hit.
Weapons
15.
aren't allowed, but you can throw magic at 'em all you
15,
want.
that hits.
He's set on fire with 5 points of flaming damage.
Yeah, as you leave with a flaming gnome behind you, the upside down Chop Chop comes down on his head on the floor. And the upside down Bok lands with a thump that sends everybody flying into the air. He then crawls out the bar. Chop Chop rolls out the bar, and Galus walks out delicately. And we move on to our next tavern. As you giddy on up in your carriage, it takes a sharp corner around the right. please make a dex saving throw, the three of you. And Atherin, please make an intelligence check.
So dex saving throw and an int check. Okay.
Yep.
11.
Okay.
7.
18 on the dex save and int check is 14.
14. Okay, luckily for you guys, Atherin managed to reel up some seatbelts that actually, for some reason, did work. You are not thrown from the carriage.
I didn't put the seatbelt on.
Oh, Deacon, you're thrown from the carriage. Boom, off you go, flying.
I'm too fucking cool for this shit, man.
Okay, yeah, you are thrown from the carriage, and the carriage then, as you're running past, Chop Chop leans out and grabs your arm. Please make an acrobatics check.
Acrobatics will be 12.
12. You will be riding the rest of the journey upside down and will make your next Constitution saving throw at disadvantage as your stomach is tossed and turned.
Yeah, I'm used to it.
As you arrive at the next bar, this is a large, sort of very elegantly and elaborately, what's the word, decorated front building. It has a neon sign up the top right, saying the Hall of the Hammered Half-Elf. Thumping drums and a repetitive melody prepares you for the sight round the corner. Please enter the entrance corridor.
So who here's still looking tipsy?
I'm looking pretty fucked up right now. I pat myself on the back. Come on, Deacon. You can do this. You can do this.
Sapphire is also tipsy, I believe, but that is it. Okay, as you enter the entrance hall, you are given a small black token. And
Boy.
at this point, you are asked to place it in one of the two cups. On the left, the cup says male, and on the right, the cup says female.
Let me know where my coin's going.
Okay,
I'm gonna try and do like quarters. I bounce it off the table into the male cup.
You're going for the male cup. Okay, Sapphire, male or female cup?
Male.
Okay, and Atherin, male or female cup?
I'm all woman tonight.
Okay, he selects the female cup. As you proceed down the entrance hall, you take
After seeing what just happened, I'm going to look around and like reevaluate my life choices.
Yes. As you round the corner, you see that this is indeed a strip club. Dancers of all races and genders perform for the attention and money of all comers, and as you pick up your first drink, the barkeep tries to point you in the direction of the stairs up to the second level. He assures you a good time for a good price. In front of you, you see a group, and you have given your tokens in, and therefore, Deacon, you are approached by a male half-elf. He is your allocated partner for the evening. Sapphire, you are approached by a large male half-orc. And Atherin, you are approached by a small drow female.
Okay.
Okay. As the three of you are given your dancing partners for the evening, yes, the camera did break, Kira. Yeah. You are engaged in a flirting competition. Please make me a charisma check. This is not at disadvantage, Deacon. It's as is. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay, Chop Chop has engaged his female partner, his female dwarf partner, in delicate flirtatious commentary, as he tells her that she has most shapely legs and a fine mane on her head. Galus is flirting effortlessly with another female, a female halfling, and she is sort of, they've got a rapport going on. Bog, however, has morsely offended his male partner. His male partner was a gnome, and as such, there was a little bit of a height difference. But currently, you see the gnome punching Bok in the toe. He has rolled a nat 1 on his charisma check. Now, can I take your charisma checks, please? Starting with Atherin.
10.
10. You're a little outmatched by your partner. She is a drow of the finest female knowledge. However, something you said seems to have worked as she takes off her top. Sapphire, your charisma check, please. 20. You have talked the trousers off of yours. Your male half-orc is now wearing his tighty-whitey briefs. and a small vest top, and he is attempting to dance seductively with you. Deacon, your charisma check.
14.
14. Excellent.
Plus, I get to use my guidance roll to take my score down.
Okay, your half-elf is gyrating gently against your hairy chest.
Gyrating gently.
I've always wanted to say that. Gyrating gently across your hairy chest. At this point, you are handed a drink by your partners. Please make your constitution saving throws. Deacon at disadvantage.
Oh no! Oh no!
13.
7.
And Deacon?
12.
12. Okay. Deacon and Atherin, you failed. Deacon, you have just thrown up. Well, you're about to throw up. Make a constitution saving throw, please. No disadvantage. Atherin, you are now tipsy.
Thank God. I rolled a 9 on my Constitution saving throw, and I would like to aim directly.
You
at the
have
elf
just
that is
thrown up
gyrating
over
on
your
me.
elf partner. He loves it.
Excellent.
He loves it. As he finds himself showered in various breakfast items, he gyrates gently in a circle.
Oh god.
He flicks his hair as your vomit hits you in the eye, and he makes his way to take a shower. That's enough of him, I think.
Fuck it. I'm gonna go join him in the shower.
Okay, lovely. Off you go. You go take a shower. You lose 1 level of drunkenness. However, as each of you took this drink, I will need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, come
16.
on.
15.
6.
6. Sapphire, as your orc takes off his pants. Well, he's already taken off his pants. He's wearing his tidy-whitey briefs and a vest top. He then shrugs off his vest top, and you realise that you did not know the nature of your half-orc, as he reveals a stunning pair of breasts. I like this. It says, if you fail your wisdom check, your partner changes gender. That's not you failing your wisdom check, is it?
I failed anything there.
Okay.
I roll at disadvantage.
As you are currently taking a shower with your half-elf, nevertheless, the next drink finds you. You are handed... What is this? Oh, the Red Light District, this is called. This is a large, tall, crystalline glass full of dark red liquid swirling with gold. Please make your constitution saving throws.
I had advantage.
That's a solid 22.
Or am I
Nobody's
disadvantaged?
at any advantage or disadvantage. Just a regular one-time con saving throw. Coming to Atherin first.
22.
22, you're fine. Deacon.
26.
26, you're still okay. You're still standing. And Sapphire.
Nat 20.
Nat 20. You lose 1
20.
level of drunkenness as you are able to hold your drink, dear girl.
Apparently, the only way I'm ever going to roll Nat 20s is in drinking.
Okay. At this point, can I take a second charisma check? Sorry, this time a charisma save from you. Each of you.
All of us?
All of you.
Do I have advantage because I crit?
No.
5.
Okay, Atherin
That's 16.
and Deacon.
23.
Okay, Sapphire, you are immediately and totally seduced by your half-orc partner. He takes you in his arms, he whisks you up the stairs, and 38 seconds later, he brings you back down again. You have advantage on your next saving throw, and are invigorated. You are healed for 5 points of health. However, at this particular moment, Deacon, there was a very sharp shard of glass in that shower. You take 2 points of piercing damage.
Understandable.
Understandable, I love
I'm
it.
just glad it was a shard of glass.
I'd like to turn to my half orc and be like, one more round.
Okay, he whisks you up the stairs. He brings you back down. 21 seconds later.
Oh boy.
Jesus.
And you feel
Clear down here.
truly blessed. Okay, and you are handed your final drink of the evening from the Hall of the Hammered Elf. This is a bright green sparkling drink, and you are warned by your bartender that this one really packs a punch. This is the budding leprechaun. Please, as you drink it, take it slowly. You wish to taste, first of all, the rainbow before the pot of gold.
Giving myself guidance again for this one.
Okay, we come to Atherin first. Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh, it's a disaster.
How a disaster? I need the exact number.
It's a 7.
It's a 7. You are given 2 points of drunkenness. Please make a Constitution saving throw or throw up on the floor.
That's a 14.
That's a 14. You are able to get to a nearby bucket. Sapphire, your Constitution saving throw.
19.
19. You fail, but only by 1 level. You are now tipsy. Deacon, your Constitution saving throw.
25.
And he cuts it. You are still just very drunk.
All in the guidance, baby.
At this point, you are all whisked from the dwelling with your
I'm
dance
taking some
partners.
cups with me.
With your dance partners, and you don't see the same carriage as before. This appears to be a small cart, led by one donkey. As you all get on the back of the cart, even Bok, the donkey lifts its head, neighs once with a "oh,"
Sorry, buddy.
and the cart sinks into the ground.
Oh, heck. Fuck.
No. When I say sinks into the ground, I mean it materializes through the ground. You are taken into
I'm still blaming Bach.
You are taken into a small underground cavern. You enter a large single-room building, all the eyes turn to stare you down. A multitude of large, mostly shirtless orcs seem to be in the middle of arm wrestling and have paused to observe the newcomers. They follow your movements closely. Will you go straight to the bar, or sit at one of the long benches to join them in the competition?
Oh, I'm gonna hop on one of those benches for sure.
Okay.
I'll go over and I'll follow Sapphire.
Atherin,
Pat on the back and
I wanna
say,
try
"You
to
get a
find-
girl," and I cast guidance on her.
Atherin, you wonder what?
I want to find like a bunch of nearby jugs, like not jugs, sorry, necessarily, but like tankards, empty
Well,
tankards.
this is like 2 bars ago.
The empty tankards are behind the bar, and you cannot get to them. Will you be participating in the arm wrestle fight, or going up to the bar?
I'd like to ask for 3 empty tankards.
Okay, as you go up to the bar, you hear one orc nearby go, "Coward!" He picks you up physically and he sits you down. You will arm wrestle or you will leave. No tankard quite yet. You must arm wrestle first, sir. Apologies. However, in your drunken state,
I'm tempted.
you are handed a shot of fire whiskey before your arm wrestling begins. Each of you, give me a Constitution saving throw.
15.
Atherin, that was 15. Sorry, Deacon.
Oh, you know what it is.
It's a 20.
Yep.
Okay, I wasn't sure if it was a 20 or a 1. Sapphire.
No, 1 would
14.
be the dive flying across
Sorry?
the room.
14.
14. Atherin and Sapphire, you both fail. Atherin, you are unconscious upon the table.
With a 15? Holy shit.
Yeah, it goes up by 2 at each bar. The DZ.
Jesus.
We started at a flat 10. We're in trouble now. Sapphire, you fail, and that was your first level of tipsiness again, right?
Yes.
Yeah, bloody hell, you're really holding your alcohol. Okay, Atherin, you will not be participating in the arm wrestling as you are on the floor. Well, on the bar, on the table. A short slap will bring you round when one of your party members bothers.
See, I'm gonna go over and start to
Yeah.
do some medical attention to Atherin to make sure he's
A
not
short
fine.
slap round the face will do.
You'd
I do
think
not
I'd have a
recommend short
little
shots.
bit
I
of
have a
See,
little
Atherin.
bit more class than that. I will.
Okay.
You think my classification of drunken master would have a little bit more fun with drinking things?
Well, you managed it, right?
Because I win a million times.
No.
Yeah.
You drinking things is all business.
Okay, as you sit down to arm wrestle, Deacon, you are face down by a large orc, and on each of his arms is a bracelet that appears to have spikes coming out of it at all sides. You take his arm in a grip. Oh, what a beautiful song for this. And give me your first of 3 athletics checks.
15.
Your arm is slammed to the table. He wins with ease. Round 2. He smiles at you, gives you a wink.
13.
He rolls a 23. Your hand is slammed to the table. He smiles at you and winks and says,
Do one of these before the 3rd round. Cast bless on myself.
And he will roll at disadvantage because currently he is too busy looking at a woman over to the corner. He rolls once. He rolls twice. That is a 16 you're competing against.
It's a 25 or 26 or something.
Oh! That is called a critical victory. In that case, you will engage in the last one for the best of 5.
Slam.
Oh, he rolls a 10.
Stretch my arm up again. Bless me again. 17.
17! You win. You are through to the final round. Sapphire, you engage a slightly thinner looking gentleman with a beard that is carefully cut to spell out the letter M. Please roll me your first athletics check.
Man, I want to use my acrobatics.
You can't acrobatically arm wrestle. Never mind. He beat you the first time. You beat him the first time, even. Sorry, you beat him the first time. Give me your second roll.
19.
You win the second one. Unless he scores a critical victory, you will victory here. One more
Get
roll.
him, girl.
He scores an 18.
21.
And you beat him 3 times. You also advance to the final round. In the final round, you must first flip a coin. Roll me a D, well, anything, and give me a number. Roll me a D20. That's fine. Both of you, please.
8.
8. Okay, that is a heads. And Sapphire. Straight D20, please.
A 1.
You are both on the sides of heads. You will be facing oppositional orcs. This is a single round fight. Deacon, we come to you first. You face off against an orc who has left his shirt somewhere outside.
Blessing myself.
And he has a tattoo across his entire face of someone else's face. Please roll me your athletics check. He's dropped the ball. He rolled a 9. You will advance to the final. Sapphire,
Slam.
you face off against a female orc whose breasts are larger than your head. Please roll me your athletics check. Lose to that. She rolled a 6. The two of you will face each other in the final. This is a best of 3 contested athletics checks. My friends, take your roll now.
Oh boy. Alright. We'll look Sapphire down the eyes and rub my shoulder up and bless me and say, good luck, buddy.
I'm gonna crush you.
Yeah, probably.
17.
14. Yep.
Sapphire takes round 1. The orcs are all gathered round, intensely staring at you. You will roll your next roll at disadvantage, both of you.
I bless up again.
Okay.
$15.
7.
Deacon, you take the second round. As you begin to roll your muscles, both of you, you feel the confidence. The win is near. Roll with.
One last bless.
Roll
for
your
all.
final one with advantage, please, both of you.
Crit.
14.
14. And Sapphire?
24 crit.
Oh, Sapphire's win all the competitions today. Sapphire, you claim your prize.
I swear to God, if the prize is 2 drinks.
Okay, your prize is a keg of the finest golden ale. This does not mean that the ale is gold, it means that the keg is gold. Anything placed in this will double its effectiveness. Any food or drink, actually, it says, will double its effectiveness.
Wow, that seems like something I would have been given even if I didn't win.
Yeah, exactly, right? You have also been given the crossbow of Inner Torment. This is a masterwork crossbow that has the arrow fly out of the stock, hitting the user. There is no other way to use it. That's a good one. I like that one. Beautiful. I love it. Okay. And with that, your second drink is in line, and this is a double shot. As you take a glass in hand, what you see is 2 shot glasses with a golden handle across the middle. You must hold the golden handle, shot one and try and avoid dropping the other one on the floor, and then shot the other. So first of all, each of you, I will need a dexterity check to see whether you can handle your drink. Athrun, you have been revived. You may participate and will participate. At this point, you go up to the bartender, and she hands you 3 empty tankards of 3 empty tankards for you to play with as you wish.
Right. 2 things I would like to do before we drink.
Okay.
First thing, I want to identify where this guy that called me a coward is in the room.
How would you like to do that? You passed out
I would have seen him
shortly
when he picked
afterwards.
me up, right?
Yes. Vaguely.
Right.
Give me a
Can I see
perception
this
check.
guy in the room somewhere? Right. Okay. Let's go with that. Oh, and that one. Great.
And that one. Yeah, it's either the girl whose breasts were bigger than Sapphire's head, or it's the guy with an M in his beard, but you're not sure which.
It was really me.
Probably.
Fuck it. I guess I could go for both.
Sure.
So, discreetly pull out my tool, making sure nobody can see it.
Please do
But
not
it's,
discreetly pull out your tool in my bars.
I'd like to keep your
Put
tool.
that shit away.
I'm going to do it.
I think you missed the. I think you missed the joke. Yep. Sorry, go on.
I know, I got the joke.
What are you doing?
I'm refusing to comment on it. 2 casts of catapult, so fucking bottles both fly off the shelves from the bar and smack these things in the back of the head.
Okay. Roll to. That's a dex save, right?
It's a DC 14 dex save, but considering
Okay.
I'm doing it at the back of the head and they won't be able to see it, I'm assuming. Then
I'll roll a disadvantage.
yeah. I want these fucking bottles to hit, man.
That is a 16, a 15, a 19, and a 26. One of them catches the bottle. One of them catches the bottle and attempts to neck the contents. And the other one, it clips his ear, because it was very close. And he turns around and he looks at you and says, "Aye, toss another one, lad!"
You want another one?
He does.
Fine, I'll give you it. Okay, let's go for my last fucking spell cast and toss another one at him with a catapult. Why not?
Okay, cool. He rolls an 8 dex check. As he attempts to catch it, it hits him in the forehead. And he is knocked unconscious. The rest of the orcs think this is great fun. And they begin to set up a human catapult, where they place the table down, the long table, and 4 of them get ready to push one end and the other end. Athrun, they want you to sit. Will you sit?
Okay, so the guy gets knocked unconscious, by the way, with 16 points of bludgeoning damage. But yeah, you know what? Fuck it. We're gonna have a blast with it.
Okay.
I'm gonna get knocked out. Let's get catapulted.
they sit you on the table and they catapult you. Deacon, you have been requested to play catch. Will you participate?
Well, I want to ride on the catapult next, but sure, I'll try and catch him this
Yeah,
time.
yeah, it's just the first time. Athrun, please make an acrobatics check. Deacon, make a dex saving throw.
5.
Okay, Athrun, you fly upside down with your legs splayed in the air. Your hair is all over your face. You have no idea where you're going. Deacon, did you catch him?
Well, I rolled a nat 20. I'm gonna catch him. and swaddle
Deacon
like
caught
a
him with one hand and tossed him up in the air and caught him again just to show off. Sapphire,
Nice.
they'd like you to ride next.
Oh, of course.
Okay. I'm assuming being a cat, you would like to be crouched, not sat, correct?
Yes.
Okay, as you crouch upon the table, the extra orcs all pile over, and they slam the table down. Make your acrobatics check. Athrun, give me a dex saving throw.
I crit.
Save?
Yep.
Okay, that's a solid 23.
Okay, not only did you do 2 full somersaults in the air, manage to turn round, blow them a kiss, and still come down landing upon your feet, but you arrive in the arms of Athrun, who catches you and places you down softly upon the ground. Deacon, you're up for a ride?
Yeah, but first, I'm gonna take my armor off so I don't wait.
Beautiful. Armor off. As you strip down naked for these orcs, well, to your clothes, they appear a little confused, but they start clapping anyway because they're not very bright, and they sit you upon the end of the table. They gesture over to Bog, and he will also be
My
flinging
boy.
you. Okay. Please make your acrobatics check. Sapphire,
18.
make a dex saving throw. Okay.
23.
Yes, good. You're able to get out the way. Deacon, you are catapulted 87 foot.
Whoa.
That is the full length of this hall plus 7 foot, so I guess you've just landed on a shelf up the top right. What was your acrobatic saving throw? Acrobatics check, sorry.
Mine was 18.
Oh yeah, okay. You're able to land sitting nicely on the shelf, and as you look to your right, what should there be but a tankard of fresh ale? Would you like to drink it?
Convenient. Yeah, of course.
Okay, make a Constitution saving throw for me. You've only got to be at 10.
Something.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, cool. As you return to the bar, you are each handed a green, double shot glass, gold handle across the middle. Give me your dex checks. Oh dear. Bocker's just poured the other half of his drink over the floor.
23, not
7.
Okay, Galus has chundered upon the
Sorry, that's
floor.
Dex save. That's 6 on my dex check.
Galus has chundered upon the floor, and Chop Chop has just fallen unconscious. Your dex checks, did anybody get below an 18?
Yes, well and truly.
I got an 18.
That's fine. Sapphire, you rolled over, I assume.
23.
Yeah, okay. Atherin, you have dropped your other half upon the floor. You have been handed a different shot glass. You've taken your first drink, but your different shot glass merely contains both drinks because clearly you're incompetent and cannot handle the exquisitely made glasses. Please make your Constitution saving throws, all three of you.
Oh, fuck me, it's 13. I'm unconscious. Bye, guys.
That's a nat 1.
Okay.
21.
Okay, Sapphire, you all failed. Sapphire and Deacon, you are... Hold on, Deacon, have you chundered recently? Yes. Deacon, you are unconscious upon the floor and can be awoken by a sharp slap. Sapphire, please give me a second Constitution...
Thunder.
Huh? Because you've
When did
already
I
threw up in the last bar. Over the elf!
Oh. Yeah, that was not recently. I showered and sobered up after that.
No, you lost no points of drunkenness. Sapphire, you threw up over your own feet? Oh, did you? Sorry, yeah, okay, fine.
Yeah.
Fine, you can throw up again. Give me your con save. Sapphire, you just threw up over your own feet. And Deacon, your con save?
Fail.
Okay, you also throw up over your own feet, and you must now shot the other half of the drink. Atherin, you're unconscious?
Yeah, pretty much.
You can only be woken by healing magic. Deacon, would you like to give him a hand before he...
I got another shot to take first.
Okay, good. Make con save. Sapphire, you literally need to crit to get this, I think.
A con save?
Yeah. You literally need a
natural
crit.
19, which is a 23.
Oh. Okay, Sapphire, you are unconscious upon the floor. You can be awoken by a sharp slap. Deacon, you, however, are okay. You do, however, have Chop Chop down. Galus down. No, Galus has just thrown up. Never mind, she's fine. She'll slap Atherin. Nothing happens, but she'll slap him again, just for the hell of it. Deacon, you are able to awake Sapphire with a short slap, Chop Chop with a short slap, and Atherin requires some healing.
Yeah, so I'll use a second level spell slot to cast Prayer of Healing, and up to 6 creatures that I can see within range regain hit points equal to 2d8 plus my spellcasting modifier. So I will heal all of my drinking buddies for 15 points of health.
Lovely.
Have you
Atherin?
even taken damage?
No, I don't think you have. You've won every fight you've
If you're
had.
getting wake ups.
Okay,
If you're
that's
getting
what I
wake up slaps, I'm assuming you're taking.
No,
at
I'm
least
not doing
1
any
point of
damage. I'm not doing any damage with
No.
the slaps. They're just,
Oh.
gentle taps, as I say. However,
Well, you know,
Atherin, as you
Atherin
come
is
to,
invigorated.
what should you see in front of you but a large double shot?
God.
come on,
Naked.
buddy, you can do it. And I rub
Consti-
his shoulders and I cast guidance.
Okay, Constitution saving throw with advantage, please.
With advantage.
As you have been
And the
invigorated by recent healing magic.
That's a 17.
That is a 21 overall. You fail. And that means Atherin is no longer in the race. Atherin, you strip naked and you run off into the distance. You begin to dance with every tavern member as you walk past. You then find your way back up and you run all the way back to Chop Chop's farm, butt naked, swimming across the ocean. You probably slept with at least 2 fishes. And you do not make it to the end. Sorry, friend. However, this is the last bar. So, please tell me. Sapphire, you were drunken level 3. Deacon, you were drunken level 2. Chop Chop is drunken level 4. Galus is drunken level 3. But one particular person stands victorious upon the battlefield. Bok is drunken level 0.
My boy!
He has not been affected by a single drink. Report to the cleric at the center of town. So you will need to return back to the Elegant Giant's Bottle House.
It's already found me.
Okay. As you return upon your carriage, your original carriage with your 6-legged horse, you swing round some corners and finally roll up at the center of town. You see Atherin passed out in a haystack to your left.
I just laugh at him.
Okay. And Bock has been presented with a golden mug. This crystal stain has inlay of gold and silver. Its handle is set with small rubies. While attuned to you, you may put it to your lips and think of any non-magical liquid you've ever tasted. And this liquid will pour into your mouth as if you were drinking it from the mug. This mug can produce 3 gallons of any liquid combination each day. I will, however, say that Bock has no interest in cups, and has instead requested the magic viola from the original bar. And so he shall have it. And between you, you will be able to choose who has the mug of merriment.
Do we have to choose?
One of you has to choose, yeah. Well, you can make your own nice drinks. Why would you need a nice mug that makes it for you?
I just thought it'd be funny for the drunken master to have it.
This much is true. This much is true. It's fair to say Atherin is not in the running, so it's between the two of you.
Yeah, I feel like the drunken master having access to lots of booze is pretty useful.
Okay, beautiful. The mug of merriment is yours. There was also a prize of 1,000 gold pieces.
It's okay, guys. I'm never gonna get any useful magical items for combat. I'm just gonna get food-related shit forever.
And Deacon, Bock has handed these 1,000 gold pieces to you on the request that you can buy him some bagpipes, a drum, some pan flutes, a regular flute, a dulcimer, and a lyre.
I don't think Bach knows all those words.
No.
I don't believe you.
He doesn't actually ask you for that. He just wants lots of instruments. That was his way of saying lots of music. But yes, he would like all of the musical instruments you can procure him. These will cost you 500 gold pieces, leaving you 500 gold pieces of change to split between the party.
Sure. We will buy Bach lots of
And
musical
Bock
instruments.
will now have access to all musical instruments. And at this point, Bock has leveled up.
I would also like to buy Bach some more
Books.
for...
Lovely.
Yep,
Okay.
some books. I will buy us a chalkboard, some chalk.
In that case,
I'm basically
split.
just going to buy a full-on preschool worth of stuff with all of them.
Okay, at this point then, split 450 gold between the party, so 150 gold each for participating in the drinks competition. And Chop Chop will have you rowed to shore as we take a short break. Having completed a fabulous drinking fiesta, you take a day off to do some shopping, buy box of musical instruments and some Play-Doh and some crafting materials and some learning materials. And a chalkboard. And chalk. And some more books. Books for Bock.
Make sure he's got crayons as well.
Yes, crayons. Definitely the medieval creation of the world.
You take some wax, you take some dye, you mix it up, and job done. You've got some crayons.
Yeah, crayons are very
Okay.
Yeah, they're very easy to do.
Very good. So, yep, you bought him some crayons. You have been asked to... no, you haven't been asked anything, have you? Yes, you have. You've been asked by Cornapusha, your Sea Hag friend, if you'll return her home. But as you...
the viewers know about.
As you descend the stairs into the tavern, you see that there are 2 more bounties upon the bounty board.
Well, they'd see them.
We still have the...
No. This is the day after, Atherin. You had a whole day of rest, and then the following day, you guys come down the stairs, like normal.
I'm still probably slightly hungover, but you know.
That's fine. You can be hungover, but come
Are
down.
you
Sorry,
in your
Moon, what did you say?
So we still got the bounty for looking for that guy.
Yep,
and taking care
you
of him.
have. So,
Oh, yeah, what was his name again?
as you look at the bounty board, you see that there is still the bounty for Jura from the Deceit, who seem to have survived the purging of the Deceit's crew members.
He was the drug dealer affiliated guy.
He is the drug dealer affiliated guy. You see a bounty to take a trip to Cresswell and persuade the halflings to sell their jewels. and you see a bounty to return the head of Galson Vath, the runaway ship captain of the rigged game from North Freeport. Now, I'll tell you for free that if we zoom in upon our map, let's do that now, because we are only using these 4 islands right now. So let's do that. Okay. You have been asked to bring the hag back home. The Hagshire, as we so called it, is in this little area here. And on this tiny little island just above, you would find, well, according to the bounty board, you would find Galson Vath, the runaway ship captain of the rigged game.
Who's he wanted by?
He is wanted by a friend of yours, one Westerly Chain. You may remember that Lucretia Gale wanted you to slip Westerly Chain a potion that would raise his desires a bit, because she was bored of him in bed. Westerly Chain can be found at the bar, and he is also the owner, but not the captain, of the rigged game. It's a merchant trading ship that is known for transporting some unusual wares, we'll say.
I'm happy to do a bounty for this guy.
Yeah, I could see us going there. We double dip, getting Cornuputia home, getting this guy back.
Now, you're looking at an 8-hour walk, you're looking at a 4-hour horse ride, or you are looking at a 3-hour boat ride. No, 5-hour boat ride, sorry. You're going to have to go out and around the coast. So, yeah, 5 hours on boat, 4 hours on horse, or 8 hours by walking.
I would like to persuade my half-orc lover to join us. Just kidding.
Oh, she's already given up on you. She's no longer taken by your charismatic ways.
That's okay.
Oh,
I don't love her anyways.
what a shame.
Or your
I don't like
charismatic
my
failure.
Chop's buttering on this.
Yeah, so that is your choices of bounties.
I think we should go to the bar. We should talk to our friend about the missing guy. I have all the names jumbled up, and I don't remember a single
That's
name
absolutely
right
fine. The guy at the bar is called Westerly Chain.
A stupid name.
I'm
just
sure
kidding.
he's in here somewhere.
He's sitting right at the bar. Let me put it in your campaign notes, and then you would have the
Yeah,
name.
that's what I'm talking about.
Okay, so I'll put them on the fresh bit. There's the new bounty board quests. And
Excellent.
this bounty is given by Westerly Chain, a reminder of the previous note. There you go.
It disturbs me that his name is spelled C-H-A-N-E and it's not C-H-A-I-M.
Mhm.
Yep, yeah, no, it's CHANE. It's a name, not a thing. And
Still disturbing.
okay, good. As you look over, there he is, drowning his sorrows at the bar. It is only 10 o'clock in the morning, but he looks like he's fair in his cups.
Boy, good morning.
Morning.
Oh, you look like we did yesterday morning. You feeling okay there, buddy?
No, my captain's run away. My boat has been stolen. And my wares haven't come in, and I was expecting a very, very lucrative drop-off. You see, I've been trafficking with a particular wanted man, and transporting his goods for him. And up until now, he was paying excellently, but recently he went missing, and so the fuck did my boat.
So, wait, do you think the Mr. Westerly Chain, right? That's his
Yep.
name?
No, Wesley Chen is who you're talking to.
Jura?
Jura
Yep.
is the guy who's missing, and Galson Vath is the guy who's run away.
Allison.
Okay.
Okay, you put the wrong Lucerda Gale thing in there.
Oh, I don't know, maybe.
Yeah, yeah, that's where I was getting confused. Okay, so it's
Oh, I see what
Yeah.
I've done. Yeah, okay. I've given you a quest you completed a long, long ago. Confused myself there. Yeah, the head of
yeah,
Galson Vath. Oh, that was exciting. How did you do that?
fix it.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, it was written right above.
No.
Yeah, literally
Oh, wait,
2
no,
lines
yeah.
up.
Okay,
There you go.
The phrasing of that and the phrasing of how I wrote it are two completely different things.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
looking for
Because
really
originally I
honest.
hadn't put the quest master on the
Yes,
bounty
yes,
board. Yes, okay. So Wesley Chain wants you to bring home the head of Galson Vath, who has stolen his ship. Although he tells you he has been trafficking with a different person who has recently disappeared. And he thinks the two events might be linked.
So, you're thinking Mr. Vath has stolen your boat? Or do you think someone
No,
else has the boat?
Mr. Vath has ran away, and I want his head. However,
Okay.
I know that my vice captain has run off with the boat. She is claiming to be captain now. And she is the wife of the person who I was trafficking with these exotic goods, but he has disappeared too.
Interesting. And do you know where, like, any of these people are?
The boat was last seen at a dock in Cressware.
So Cressware is a ways away. Do you know where Galson is?
He's
Galson,
hiding
yeah.
on an island up north, according to my sources, just northeast of Hagshire.
That's. I think we were planning on heading that direction anyway, so we might be able to arrange something. And what's the price you're willing to pay for this man's head?
3,000 gold.
Sign
Yep,
us
we can
up.
do that.
And you happen to find a key round his neck? I've got a magical item that I'll trade in for it.
Okay.
Okay.
What's this key to?
Now that would be telling. Man doesn't
Yes,
give
it's
away
like
all his secrets.
Noted.
Let's just say that it... Well, yeah, I can tell you that it will allow me access to some goods I've stashed away. That is as much as I'm willing to give.
Okay.
Okay.
We're just a
Um,
curious bunch.
Very well.
I believe we can help out with bringing this man to justice.
Excellent.
And then we'll find your treasure. No, I'm just kidding.
Galson Vath isn't much of a fighter, but he was a good captain. He's a very charismatic man. Don't be surprised if he's found himself some friends.
Gotcha.
Do take care of yourself.
We will do our best. And I'm assuming we have some form of, like... We have some form of map of the island and be able to get, like, the approximate location down so we know.
Oh, you'd have a map. Yeah, you'd have an absolute map. And let's put a little counter on there for you, and I will show you where they are. Spiritual weapon, where are you?
My broken beer bottle.
There we go. So that's a +2 for 2 quests. Over here.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm about ready to head out.
Yeah, I'm good.
Would you be riding or boating or...
I think riding is the best way to go, yeah?
Say, we decided riding was the fastest.
Would you like some company upon your travels? Or are you happy to go just the 3 of you? Would you like some company upon your travels, or are you happy to go just the 3 of you?
Is this the guy
I
that gave us
believe
the
we're going to have at least
No, I'm asking.
one other with us.
I'm asking if you're taking any of your
Gotcha.
shipmates.
I mean, I always do enjoy having my boy Bach around. It will be hard for us to do his lessons if he's not with me.
Brock will be happy to travel with you.
I don't think we have ye olde
He
telegrams.
can run at horse pace. Oh, you know exactly where Brock is. He's staying
He can
just
run it
outside the
upon
door.
his face.
Of course he can. He's a giant.
Holy shit.
Now,
I mean, I'm just giving you a solution because he sure as hell can't ride a horse.
he could ride an elephant.
Yeah, give him an
We
elephant.
find one, who knows? But you know,
Not important.
my big concern was, is our friend Cornapusha going to be able to ride a horse?
Yes.
Not sure.
Yes, in
Okay.
disguise she'd be able to ride a horse. A horse does not have the intelligence to investigate her.
I was more concerned about her physical body. I don't know how her body is if she.
She just looks like a normal woman right now. An old crone.
Well, more specifically, I didn't know if she was like bipedal or she had like a snake.
No, she's bipedal. She's a standard.
Her anatomy is what was the.
She's a
question.
standard walking
Right.
talking, as you are.
Okay. So yeah, we could ride horses or we could have a carriage. If we have a carriage, well, carriages are a bit harder to
You'll be able to find a cart. A carriage is pushing it.
Cart carriage, same thing.
Yeah, can't work.
Different prices, but sure. Yeah, go for it. As you are.
I think a cart would be our best bet because we're gonna need to. Well, no, we're just bringing his head back,
Yep.
so I don't think it matters that much.
Still a better
Alright.
idea, I think, to have a cart, but no.
All right, let's go to our local stables and see if we can find a cart and some horses we could rent or buy. Do we want to buy horses?
Renting is probably going to be the best option. I don't think we're going to be staying long enough to need to have horses bought, and we're going to be taking them on a ship. That's kind of diminishing their usefulness.
Yeah, but if I buy it, I get to name it.
True, but then where are you going to keep it?
It's fair to say that you would be able to
have
ask
enough
the tavern
carts
keeper
around
to look
here.
after them, or you could ask
Yeah.
Chop Chop's farming land to.
I don't know if I trust Chop Chop's farming land.
No, perhaps not, but
Yeah, I want to go buy a horse.
What do we?
okay.
Yeah, whatever. I was gonna say, is there really a point in that? But you never know when we'll come back here and need them.
Yeah, fair.
Also it depends on how much they are. If it's even worth buying them.
Yeah. All right,
Let's go.
go to the stables and inquire about some
Aye.
pricing.
Okay, as you head on over to the stables. No, should we change the map actually at this point? Let's change the map because you're in smaller lands. Oh. Well, that happened. Okay, let me re-add that. I don't know why that's disappeared. Sorry. Browse, Milton, Greenport. Oh my god, that is slightly larger than I was expecting it to come up.
It's beautiful.
Okay, thank you. Credit to Dogmom, she's incredible. And we shall temporarily disable that. Okay. Yep, as you are able to wander around, you,
What incarnation was that?
what?
I just heard a boom.
Oh, sorry, I think I just smacked the, microphone stand. Okay. Yes, you are a stables, you say? Do you have a stables? Why the fuck not? I'm sure we can find a stables. Why don't you head over to here? And as you approach the stables, you see that they're not particularly rich or good, but they're tolerable.
Well, hello there.
Greetings. Not often we get landlubbers looking for mounts. What can I do for you today?
My friends and I are interested in acquiring some horses. What do you have for sale? What do you have for rent?
Rent? Don't rent horses here. Nobody'd ever bring them back. I can sell you. Can sell you mounts though. 50 gold pieces per regular riding horse, or if you wish a more war horsey kind of creature, we have a couple of those. In fact, I believe we have 4. And they will cost you 100 gold pieces each. Better trained, able to stick with you in combat. Excellent mounts. These were brought over from Ziri, up in the north.
Interesting. I'd like to take a look at some of these war horses.
Okay. You see 3 dark chestnut large horses. And
Oh my god, you even know horse words. You've researched this.
No. I know some horse. And 1 black mare. She is definitely female. Definitely looks like a bider.
Oh dear.
I will go up to one of the male chestnut horses.
Mm-hmm.
I will hold out my hand and attempt to make friends with him.
Okay. Give me an animal handle check. Give me one of those. Yeah. You know what I'm asking you to do, even if I don't.
The old razzle dazzle.
Yeah, give me one of them.
That's a 14.
Yeah, that's fair to say that you make acquaintances. He at you and
Stroke him behind his ears, itch his chin.
he likes that. Well, that's enough playing with them. Will you purchase?
I believe I found the one I would like.
Lovely. What about you two? Can you even ride a horse? He looks at Sapphire.
Excuse me, I am a humanoid. That was very fucking rude.
I more just meant, are they not a little fearful of you? No offense, but you look like a bit of a predator.
I mean, our horses love
I'm a-
our cats.
I'm a delightful kitty cat. Excuse me.
I apologize.
But I have also never attempted to be on one, so maybe you're right.
Well, go up and greet your horse. Would you like the biter or the brown ones?
The biter.
Okay, fantastic. Give me an animal handling check, please.
Oh, I'm sure I'm real good at that. Oh, I actually have a +3 to that. A fucking 20.
Okay, yeah, the biter doesn't bite. The stable owner, do we have a name for stable owner? Darius.
Heather.
The stable owner Darius, no, sorry, I already have it there. Just went straight to it. The stable owner Darius looks absolutely shocked as you handle the biter with ease. And he says, oh, well, I'll sell you that one at a discount, only 80 gold. He's a bastard to keep around. And what about you, young half-elf? Young elf, sorry. Will you take a horse?
Yeah. Let's see how this goes. Let's give this a try.
Okay, go and give me your animal handling check.
As Atherin walks up, I'll pat him.
That's a
She's like,
20.
"It's easy, man. They're as friendly as ever." And I cast guidance.
The
Excellent.
guidance. So that's a 4 in addition.
Yep.
D4, yes.
Okay. So let's see. How high is this now? Wow. Okay. Yeah. 24 total.
Okay, your horse is desperately in love with you, and you will not be able to select any other horse.
Okay. Yeah.
Probably your
This
bomb at
works.
night.
This works.
Okay. As you will each choose a horse, he charges you a total of 280 gold, or that is 100 gold for Atherin, 100 gold for Deacon, and 80 gold for Sapphire. He asks if you wish to take along the fourth horse. Or will your young lady there be riding astride? Your young lady is the older crone Cornapusha.
Cornapisa, what do you think? Would you like to ride, or would you like to how would you like to travel?
I can pay for my own horse. I've never had a horse, but I'm good with animals.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Okay, she walks over, she makes her animal handling check. She gets a 4.
Oh, no.
That is with a +3. Yeah, and although it takes a snap at her, she gives it a short, sharp tap on the nose with one finger. Says, no, that won't be necessary. And she whispers something into its ear. It preens back, it raises its head, and it looks perfectly docile. She hands the man 100 gold, and she leads it out of the stables, leaving the saddle, the bridle, the bit, everything else behind. It's nothing at all. She's definitely going to be riding it bareback. If you would like to pocket the saddle,
The only way.
if you'd like to pocket the saddle and bridle and bit and all of that shit, so that you can put it back on after she's done with the use of the horse, then you can if you wish to keep the horse. If not, you may let her have it as she please.
That's her horse, man. That's her choice.
Cool. Yeah. So as you all leave with horse in tow.
I'd like to formally state I'm naming my horse Mr. Thayer.
Okay. Yes. And we bring Bok along. Yes.
Yes, of course.
Yes. Okay. He should be striding, holding his staff in hand. And as he strides along, he is currently learning to play the panpipes.
Nice.
And this is better than any performance you've heard of him before. As he gets a 21 in his performance check. You, it's 2 of you, I believe. Yes, 2 of you. Don't know why he's decided to do it now, but he's given you Bardic Inspiration.
Huh, nice.
Range.
Who did
Go
you give it
Bok.
to?
Sorry, he gave it to Atherin and Sapphire.
So what does Bardic Inspiration in this case do?
It gives you a 1d6 for the next 10 minutes. However the fuck that's gonna help you.
Yeah, I was like, is there a fucking reason for this?
Guess he felt like playing the panpipes. And Bok always gives inspiration when he plays well.
Okay, so what's the sort of environment that we're riding through right now?
Rolling grass hills. Let's give you a little description. Okay, Freeport is swampy, full of small rivers and deltas. It's very flat. Well, no, it's not very flat. It has rolling hills, but it's sort of, they're minor hills, you know what I mean? Lay of the land hills, not hills. There is a very... you don't really need to know that. Yeah, basically, there's a few trees here and there, but it's mostly grassland, a little bit of swamp, lots and lots of deltas and rivers.
Okay.
In other words, it looketh like this, no. Yeah, okay, we can't really see that, can we? Let's get a little closer. Where the fuck is it? Where have I hidden the map? Anyone see it? There.
And the other map?
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, let's make this a little larger for you guys. He says making it smaller, but bear with me. Smaller first, larger second. Yep. So as you can see, there's lots and lots of rivers that sort of flow through the area. And you will be riding to the north. You will have to go east first to make your way around the inland river of... It's called the Palesia River.
How wide is this river?
About 18 foot. It's quite wide.
About 18 foot wide. How deep?
Deep enough that you would not be able to walk a horse through it.
Okay. And it would be physically impossible for me to find any place where it would be shallow enough to cross.
Yes, definitely. It is a rushing river. It's not a long walk around it. You'd be taking a slight detour through the P of Freeport.
Very good point.
Yeah, horses can swim, but it's probably, if it's rushing water...
It's a rushing river. I would think that would be subjecting them to something they'd be quite uncomfortable with. However, there is a bridge, should you wish to head all the way over to here. But you would be far quicker just to ride around the east of the river. Yeah. Especially as the river begins, the source of the river is at a fairly steep incline. So you'd have to... yeah, you want to go round that, really, and keep it nice and flat.
So left, we know there's a bridge. Do we know if there's a bridge to the east?
As far as you know, there is only the one bridge. Pirates aren't famed for their building abilities. You just go around it. It's going to take you an extra 10 minutes. Or don't.
Round we go?
Yeah, I mean, you can go to the bridge, but I don't see why one would in this situation, knowing the land as you do. So as you ride onwards, is there anything in particular you would like to do upon your journey?
I would like to sing old Western songs as we ride, like all the little get-along little doggies.
You grant Bok the effects of a rest. He shall have his bardic inspiration back up.
To fill my mug of merriment and give a little bit to my horse.
Lovely. What is he drinking?
Just some standard mead.
Mead? Okay, great. Mead for the horse. Excellent. I like it. I like it. As you travel, give me...
I want him to like me more.
Who's taking point?
I shall.
Okay, Athrun, give me a perception check.
I would like to use, if it's still available for me, the bardic inspiration to boost this as well if need be.
Sure, why not?
Okay,
I was going to say you're sort of 3 hours into your journey, but sure. Bok's going to play the whole way and maintain your bardic inspiration because she's able to cheat.
That's a total of 18 on perception.
Okay. Just over to your right as you're... Sorry, meant to move you during this process. As you move just past the river, just over to your right next to the other river, the Fondone River. Don't know who named that. Wasn't me. As you look over to the Fondone River, you see a very strange collection of creatures to your right. Athrun, you're looking at them. Give me a nature check. Give me a nature check.
A nature check?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a 19.
Okay, you are able to determine that they are lizard folk. As you turn to your party, would one of you, whoever you designate, like to give me a history check?
Let's go with Deacon, but what in the hell are lizard folk doing here?
Give me a history check and you'll find out.
14.
14. Okay, yeah, this is fair. You would know this. So you would know that the lizard folk are usually from the Spice Isles. However, you also know that as the Genasi Confederacy has been ordering the Spice Isles to constrain to more strict trade embargoes. Some tribes have chosen to head to the Pirate Isles and make free with their trade. However, you would also know that the lizard folk tend to be incredibly territorial, and it is clear that they have marked out their territory in front of you. You can choose to go round should you wish, or if you wish to cross, you will need to engage them in discussion.
What do you guys want to do?
How much longer would it take for us to go around?
Give me a perception check.
21.
Okay, you can see that it would add at least 2 miles to your journey.
2 miles on horseback isn't much.
No,
Yeah,
but it's something.
I'm okay with going around.
Yeah, we can just go around.
Okay. You are delayed a little in your journey, but you leave the lizard folk be, and round you head, and you arrive in what appears to be a deep and dark swamp. I need a wisdom saving throw from all 3 of you.
21.
Oh boy. 6.
And Atherin?
22.
Okay, Sapphire, you are horrified, frightened by the visage you see in front of you as a deep and dark monster-looking creature appears in front of you. It is fair to say that you are frightened for the next minute. Cornupusha, however, turns to this creature and says, Lekada, please, take a more pleasant form for my friends here. And as she changes into an older crone, as looking suspiciously identical to Cornupusha, Sapphire, your frightened, runs out, and you are all able to see her clearly, and she says, We don't let humans step into this land, Cornupusha.
I'm not a human.
True enough.
I am.
Nor any who are not of our coven. For what reason do you bring them to us? And Cornupusha replies, I do not bring them to us, they bring me to you. They have rescued me and returned me to our coven. And please, we must show them some graciousness. And Lekada turns to you and she says, if you would like to see the coven for itself, you would be one of the few non-hag to do so. But you must be blindfolded upon entrance. Will you consent to this?
Yeah, I'll consent.
Sure.
I looked at Cornupusha for reassurance, and
Okay. She looks to Bok and she says, and you too. And Bok, and he leans down at Cornupusha's beckoning, and she blindfolds him. At which point he goes, Bok, invisible!
yes, you are, buddy.
Like a take.
You invisible, or are we all invisible? No.
Ah. All invisible!
Yes.
Sneaky!
Yes,
Bach's
we
smart.
are. I'm gonna try and sneak up behind Bach and tickle him.
Oh! And he pulls out his bagpipe and plays a little ditty. It is absolutely atrocious. I mean, I think bagpipe should have a disadvantage on performance anyway, but that is a true nat 1 over there. So as he nat 1s his bagpipes, you are all led very slowly through some swampy lands that you are unaware of your environment, but you can hear the squelching of the horse's feet beneath you. And then, after about 10 minutes passes, your eyes are unveiled. And quite simply, Bok sums it up. Beautiful. In front of you, you see 3 towers of green, it looks to be made almost of seaweed, with wonderful entranceways, ornately decorated. And, Atherin, give me an Arcana check.
Arcana check. That is something I can do. A 21.
Okay, you would be aware that these are entirely made of magic.
The towers themselves are
The
entirely
towers
magic.
themselves are entirely made of magic, as is a lot of the land around you.
So it's not even like made from a material which has then been enchanted. It's an entirely.
It is a construction
fabric.
entirely of magic. The powers of the Coven, when combined, are quite something. And Lekara leads you into her people, and you are greeted by 25 sea hags. They have been forewarned and have taken different forms for you all. But Lekara places a hand upon, first of all, Sapphire, then
Hello.
Athrin, and then Deacon. And she seems to be blessing you with some form of magic. Because then the sea hags all return to their normal forms, but you are not horrified. Instead, you understand that this is their own form of beauty. And they begin a dance before you, as all of them move in synchronicity, chanting. And upon the wall, you see a mural begin to show you almost a moving picture of the creation of this land. And it's quite beautiful to behold. Consider all of you inspired. Quite literally, put inspiration on your sheet.
Inspired.
Yes, I don't use inspiration much, but when I do.
Actually, oh, there we go. I've got it.
Yeah, you literally click the little glowing ball.
Little sunshine.
Yeah.
Is it sunrise or sunset?
That's how little we use it. I didn't even know where the fuck it was.
So
I was just using it for bard stuff. To be honest.
They show you a depiction of the finest sort of quality. This is almost like a movie, and you're able to watch the creation of their land, and you see that these people, when left to their own devices, are truly quite peaceful. And Lekara turns to you and says, "We wanted to thank you for bringing Cornupusha home. And I understand that your magics work differently to ours, but perhaps you might find these useful." And she hands you 3 wands, specifically 1 wand each. To Athrin, she hands a wand of Entangle. To Deacon, she hands a wand of Aid. We've got to be careful about putting S's on that. And, as I nearly did by mistake. You won't find these on D&D Beyond, I don't think. I will need to give you them each. But basically, each wand has 3 charges, recharges 1 charge daily. And to Sapphire, she hands you what appears to be a wand. But as you grip it, it sort of blesses you with its innate power. This extend.
One of identification.
No, it is not. This is an unusual rod.
Wand of frying pan.
No. For once, you're getting a combat item.
Nope.
As
I'm a
you
real
place
boy.
it on your hip, it bestows the qualities of Long Strider and Jump upon you,
Oh, yo, I didn't move fast enough.
and you can activate it once per day for an hour. Yes, I know that making you move faster isn't particularly useful in combat, as you can already run 500,000 miles, but now you can run 750,000 miles. So Long Strider and Jump upon you once per day for an hour. I will add those into your character sheets afterwards. And they thank you very much for bringing Cornupusha home. And she turns to you, and she takes a ring off her hand. And she does something very strange with it. She sort of twists it and turns it, and it flattens out into a small metal square. And she places it on a table in front of you. And she turns to you all and she says, "I never thought I'd come home again. And truly, you gave kindness where no one expected kindness. Please, should you ever need, unveil this ring as you just did, and I shall come to your aid. It's only usable once a day, and if you bother her once a day, I think she'll be a little frustrated. But in time of desperate need, Cornupusha will come to your aid."
Thank you so much.
Wonderful. Because I enjoyed making her character sheet so much, I want to use her again. That's we're pretty much all we're going with that one. She's a wonderful
That's
homebrew
awesome.
class.
Oh,
I
we're
think-
100% going to call her every day just to hang out.
Cool. Just a hot box in the bottom of the ship, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So, at this point, she says, "Where will you be going from here?" This is Lekara asking.
I believe it's a bit north of here, slightly east. We are looking for a man titled Galson Vath. He was a
The captain?
yeah, a former ship captain who is stowing away out here, and
She cackles. Were you looking to pay a friendly visit? Or were you looking to perhaps make amends for someone?
Probably closer towards the latter.
Well, I can tell you that him and 3 cronies have taken residence relatively close to us, and, well, frankly, exterminating them would eradicate the vermin from our nearby areas. We'd be very grateful. How would you feel about arriving in slightly more spectacular fashion?
I am a sucker for a spectacle.
I am absolutely in for this.
She grins and she gestures you outside, where you see a small disc of seaweed upon the ground, and she gestures for you all to stand upon it. It's a bit of a tight fit with Bok, but you can manage. And she makes gestures. She says, "Farewell, adventurers, and should you ever be passing by Hagshire, know that you are always welcome. Somebody will greet you at the border and guide you in. Please
Very much appreciated.
tell no one of what you've seen today."
Of course.
We haven't seen a thing today.
And she gestures and this disc rises into the air. And you notice that as you look to your companions, you cannot see them. Nor can you see the disc anymore. You are floating in the air. And it accelerates forwards. And down below you, you see 3 men. Bear with me a second. Let me see. No? You're not feeling it? Okay, there we go. You see 3 men upon the ground. I really am struggling right now. Please go away. Thank you.
We're used to it.
And, yep, you see 3 men before you on the ground surrounding a small hut. 1, 2, and 3. Surrounding a small hut. And I'm going to need a couple of seconds, so just talk amongst yourselves.
Sapphire, go punch.
I definitely want to land, if I can, straight down in the middle of them for everyone else. And
How big of a flaming catastrophe can you cause, Athrun? What if we just
Oh, we're
burn
also
the
going to
whole
lose the
hut to
cameras.
ground?
my catastrophe won't be a flaming catastrophe. My catastrophe will be
Explosive?
send everyone flying catastrophe if I can manage it.
Okay.
If I can manage it, I would love to though, because if this works, it's gonna be fun.
Oh, since it's a plan that might fail, it's definitely gonna fail. You know that, right?
Oh yeah, of course.
Alright,
That's how it always works.
so the trick is Jamal starts reading his character sheet now.
Yeah.
And 3/4 of
Yep.
the way through initiative, he might know what he's doing.
Very fucking true. I saw this on my spell list and I'm like, this is what I want to do. This is what I want to
Sapphire.
do.
There we go.
Might I suggest you just punch something? It's very simple. Doesn't require much thought.
That's what we have Bach for.
It's
Uh,
true.
Bok is not known for his punching skills, but he's very good with the quarterstaff.
Listen, it's a stick punch.
Deacon and Athrun. Okay. Now if I go back to the... Oh, that's why I was meant to do that first. There we go. Let me just add those in. That is a Dan.
That's right.
Sorry, Dogmam's recently made these counters for us and I completely forgot to re-add them in, so... That is a Jamal.
Oh, through our powers combined, we can be sad.
Oh dear. And
Bad boy
Mo-
gang.
Oh fuck, that was good.
Moni is Sapphire, fantastic. Okay.
See, originally I was going with DOS. I'm like, well, you gotta make some clever German joke. Wait, even better, we can just be sad boys.
Oh fuck, Dan, you're the best.
I try.
I like calling him Fuck Dan. Oh, unfortunately I have failed to make you sad as I have made you the DSA.
The director of shitty affairs.
Something like that. So, as the 3 of you float upon your disc to the
Wait, where's our boy
most
Bach at?
bizarre of music. He's coming.
You're making me really feel like
In
I
front
should
of
just
all
turn
of
this on
us?
to listen to it.
Thank you. I tried to skip it during the break, but nothing happened. Bok is your +2. He is, in fact, your...
I just discovered a problem.
Oh, no, he's a
horses are-
+1. No,
We've been able to make sure the hags take care of our
they're
horses,
looking
right?
after your horses, yes.
Good.
Oh, I didn't need to do this at all. What am I on about? There we go. There be bok. Let's be real about this. There be bok.
Fucking point and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And spiritual weapon we shall hide for now. Okay. As you float upon your disc,
Stone counter.
yeah, they are completely unaware of you. You see a small hut at the center of them. These three look like muscled pirates. Nothing you haven't seen before. What do you wish to do?
So this hut, what's this hut sort of look like it's made of?
It's a thatch roof. It looks like it's made of mud.
And they're around the hut, but, you know, like 2 on one side, 1 on the other?
They are. They are exactly as you see.
And their distances roughly from each other?
That is a 5-foot block, so work it out yourself. 7.5.
Okay. How high up are we?
That was my question.
15 foot.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean,
Do we want to
it will
float
lower should you
directly
wish.
above them
Yes.
and drop down on them?
That's basically what I would like to do, yeah. Just you'd fly over or drop down
Oh,
onto the
man.
hut. Except for me
Imagine
dropping
Bob
down on the
just
hut,
sitting
I'm
on
not
one
going
of
to be
these
trying
guys.
to drop... Yeah, I'm not going to be trying to drop down on the hut. I'm going to be trying to drop through the hut and hit the ground below. That heavy landing.
Okay, sorry, bear with me a second. I really am struggling. I don't understand why things aren't working. Oh, for fuck's sake. Do I look like I want a dragon in this fucking fight? Get out!
I mean, is
I
it
mean,
on
if the
our
dragon's
side
on
or
our side.
their side?
No, he's not. I just can't get
so
rid
we
of him.
have to unite
Oh,
for
whatever.
any-
We're just gonna put him in and not do anything with him. Yep. Okay. As you fight your 3 bandits and your black dragon, you float above the battlefield. What do you wish to do?
I think we want to float directly above them and just like pounce on them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or would you guys mind if I went first? Because I don't want to...
That will
hit
depend
you guys with
entirely
something I
on
have.
your initiative, unless you wish
Right,
to
okay.
designate somebody else. Unless you guys wish to swap around, I guess. It's a surprise encounter, but let's have your initiative first, please.
I mean, if we're just gonna hold our actions for his surprise, he can go first.
Yeah, that's fine.
My
Last.
initiative is an 11.
Oh, baby, 9.
Well, it turns out you're going first anyway. Deacon?
Fucking 2.
Okay.
Up.
It's
Looks like
slightly
it.
worrying when Bok rolls initiative better than you guys. However, we come first to Athram. Actually,
Okay.
no, we don't. Sorry, we come first to Bok. Who, somehow understanding subtlety, decides to play his flute very gently so that they don't hear.
Fantastic, Bog.
Giving you the effects of bardic inspiration. Athram.
Ah, amazing.
He then decides to... he's going to prepare a spell for when
Okay.
he lands.
An absolute mad lad.
Okay. And that leads us to Athran. Athran, take it away.
I would like to get as close as I can above them with this thing and jump off and pull out my tool. As I'm
You've really got to stop putting your tool out. Can you please call it something else? Your welding item, your wrench,
my
your...
artifice tool.
There we go, thank you. Slightly
Okay.
better. Okay, and where are you landing?
And pressing a series of buttons on it, a bunch of capacitors charge up through this thing,
Where are you landing?
and
Athran?
static starts discharging from this thing. I intend to plummet straight through this roof and hit the ground.
Lucky
Like,
you.
punching straight
As
through.
you land on the ground, what should you discover but Garson
A
Vath
dragon.
himself? Yes, he is actually a
Now,
black
the
dragon
problem
right now.
Now the problem is, I plummet into the ground, and this capacitor discharges into the ground, and straight away, point blank from me, Thunder Wave is cast. I need a
Okay.
Con 14 save on every single creature within 15 feet of me.
Cool.
the
That
ground.
is a 10.
You just fucking Iron Man them.
Yes,
A
this I just
10.
did.
A 22.
Okay.
And an 18.
And the fourth one?
That's 4 rolls.
Oh.
Two
I only
10s.
heard three.
2 10s, a 22, and an 18.
Oh, okay. So the two 10s will take the full damage, the 22 and the 18 take half.
I hate to be a prick, but you've just landed in the middle of a hut. Does this go through the walls?
Yes. Oh, this is a shockwave.
Okay, cool.
This is
Yeah.
a shock. This is a
So-
thunder shockwave.
Enemy 1 and enemy 2, what are they hit with?
That is 13 damage.
Okay.
And
the others
whatever
take
the other
half?
guy is, yeah, half, however you wish to round it.
Yep. We will
And
be rounding
everyone
up.
that did not manage their save gets knocked back 10 feet. Whether you wish them
I'm
to
on
be
it.
knocked on their ass or not is up to you.
No. Unless it states prone, they are not prone.
Okay, well, they're just knocked back 10 feet.
Okay, cool. That leads us to Sapphire.
Are we just floating in the air?
Right now, you are approximately 10 foot above them. You are able to make the leap with ease. I just haven't moved you because it's easier to keep
Okay,
you
I
to
was
the
just
side.
curious if we were. I was just curious if
you're
we were
sort of
floating
here,
out
right?
or not.
Yeah, you're sort of here. Where would you like to
okay.
drop?
I'm gonna attack our main guy. I'm gonna do a front flip and kick him in the back of the head with my heel.
Okay, attack with advantage.
20.
That hits.
He takes 9 damage. And then
Okay.
I'm gonna use the key points. I'm gonna flurry of blows him.
Cool. Roll to hit.
Fuck yes.
I crit him.
Nice. Give me some damage.
That's 10 damage.
Okay.
And then does 14 hit?
No.
Didn't think so.
Okay. You do
And
19
then,
damage.
Hold on, I gotta get back to this. No, I'm fine where I'm standing. I'm just gonna stand there.
Yeah, you seem to be well positioned. That leads us to Deacon. Sorry, he disappeared off my list there.
Yes, I shall jump towards E2.
Okay.
I shall bring my Oh, my mace got lost.
It's fair to say you can jump into 10 foot of range.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the camera fixed. I forgot about that one.
Yeah, whatever. Fuck it. I'll attack with my my hand axe. So it's going to be a 19 to hit.
19 hits.
It'll be 3 damage.
Okay. I'm assuming you stepped up to him, yeah? Because you didn't quite land next to him. So it's fine, yep.
Yeah.
3 damage.
Summon the spiritual weapon right behind him.
Oh yes, I've been
Oh,
wanting
fuck
to
yeah.
use that. Okay. Advantage.
Ooh, advantage.
Yeah, I mean it's hitting with the back, right?
That's 19 plus 6, 25 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. Believe it or not.
6 damage.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what the form of the spiritual weapon is right now. Probably a some trident inspired by the hag's architecture.
Lovely. I love it. A trident
Big ol'
embellished with
fork in this
seaweed.
guy's butthole.
Lovely. As you prod him. That brings us to our bandit cap. Our bandit dude. So this is E3. And E3 is going to hit out at Sapphire. He swings with his scimitar. Has your AC changed, Sapphire? Or are you...
No, it's 20.
No. Okay, cool. So the first one misses. He swings again. Oh, that hits. For 4 slashing damage.
4?
Yep. And with his other hand, he shanks you with a dagger. And misses. Yep, so that was a total of 4 slashing damage. That brings us to the next bandit, because you guys really can't roll initiative, can you? Who is going to slash at Deacon? He swings once. Deacon, what's your AC, please?
21.
It's 21. Right, okay, that's what I thought. Marvellous. Yeah, that ain't hitting. He swings again. Also not hitting. And he punches out with his...
Hold up my shield.
He punches out with his dagger. No, he's basically not taking a turn. And that brings us to the wonderful Bok, who will leap down, creating a tremor of earth. Okay.
Let's go, Bok.
Yes, Deacon, you must make a dexterity save here, please. As Bok has decided to land near you.
That's fine.
Okay.
That's a 10.
Okay, sorry. You take 2 bludgeoning damage and are knocked prone. It is now difficult terrain. He does, however, also knock prone both of the enemies around you. And they take 5 and 3 bludgeoning damage.
Great news. I managed to pass my concentration check to maintain spiritual weapon.
Excellent. And that brings us to our final bandit captain, who is going to take a swing at Bok. How rude. Oh, sorry. And as a bonus action, when Bok landed, he yelled out in fury and raged. Let's make sure we do that, because I'm
Fuck yeah.
bad at
Let's
barbarian.
go, Bok.
He's the
Let's
raging.
go.
The raging bard is upon us. He swings once.
Oh yeah.
He swings twice. And he swings thrice, and I did not roll a single number over a 5. And nothing happens. Atherin, you're up.
Right. Okay. So,
Oh, you're going to have to describe all
where's
your
the
spells.
exit to this hut?
Yep. Where is the exit to this hut? Pretty much your back is to it.
Right, my back is to it. Does it exit out towards the people, or does it
It
come out
exits
to the
this way.
side? Right,
This
okay. That's totally fine. In that case, I will not be using... Oh, no, I will use this, actually. I shall create... I don't know, my Eldritch Cannon.
Okay.
This Eldritch Cannon materializes. It has spider's legs, so this cannon can indeed move with me.
Give me a second. Let's give you a token for that. I got wrong one. That one. Okay, you're placing this just behind you, I assume?
Yep, and then using my bonus action, it shall take a spell attack.
Okay, are you staying where you are?
Yeah, I'll say where I am.
Brave. Okay. Yep.
Brave, you reckon? Oh, okay.
Oh, I don't know, you're in
You're gonna
melee
shoot
range with a
yourself
bunch
in
of
the ass with
fighters.
your own cannon.
Not only that, but your
Yeah,
cannon's about to
that's
shoot you up the backside.
Is it going to shoot me up the backside?
I don't know, you tell me, what does it do?
Fire it at E3. It's going to make
Yeah,
a spell
sure.
attack.
Okay, that'll hit just him.
Okay, that's an 8 hit.
No. No, it's not.
Okay,
It's an 8 to miss. And that brings us to Sapphire.
Right, I'm going to need to mute death in 1 second.
Cool. Sapphire, you're up. Sorry, you are in the hut, by the way. So the only enemy you see is big dude.
Yeah, the big bad.
Yeah. Just to give you an idea, like, this guy has sort of a thick black mane of hair, a long black beard. He's got piercings all over his ear, his piercings in his eyebrow. May even have a piercing in his tongue, but you haven't quite got a good look at him yet. He's carrying with him a large greatsword, and on his hip is the most vicious-looking dagger you have ever seen. It is serrated all the way down. Sapphire, what do you do?
I'm gonna punch him, but I'm gonna attempt to like hit him in the arm with the dagger to try and have him drop it.
The dagger's on his hip. He's not using it. He's just holding a
he's not
greatsword.
using it? Okay.
No. Yeah. It's just
No, no,
you would definitely see it. You've landed right next to it. Yep, roll to hit.
All right, if you could just work with me, D&D Beyond, that'd be fucking awesome.
Yeah, helpful, wouldn't it?
16?
Nope.
Then I get to bonus action smack him. How about a 20?
Yep, that hits.
9 damage.
Beautiful. He looks a little wounded. But
Let me see the map. I keep opening Twitch, not Discord.
either
Not
works.
help. I don't have your stream playing. I'm just.
Oh right, okay,
sitting.
yeah. You're in a small hut with one
Yeah,
enemy
just
and Atherin. Yeah, okay. I'm actually gonna just grab E3 briefly. Sorry. And put him right next to you. Sorry, he is in the hut now with you. He did come in. I forgot about that. We did say that on his previous turn, didn't we? Yep, cool. I mean, let's just say that Atherin has leveled the hut. That's probably a better way to say it, because he managed to hit enemies outside of it, so that kind of confused me. Yeah, you've blown the walls off. That's fine. Yep, so he's going to swing at Atherin.
Okay.
It's a 24 to hit.
That is a hit.
Okay, and you take 11 points of slashing damage.
Jesus, okay.
He ain't fucking around. That does, however, end his turn. Deacon, you're up.
I will stand up. I will swing again at the guy in front of me with my hand axe.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 18?
Yep, that
19
hits.
to hit? I don't know, something like that.
Z2, correct?
Yes.
Yep.
And I do 3 damage to him.
Okay.
And then my bonus action, I'll make my spiritual weapon attack.
Yep. Advantage again.
That's well over 20 to hit.
Yep.
That's going to be 6 damage.
You're the most martial cleric I've seen in a long time.
You're welcome.
He is definitely bloodied. He looks like he might have taken a bit of a whacking. However, he is still going to attack you. No, sorry. We come first to E3, who is going to swing first at Sapphire. That misses. He swings again. That misses. He gets pissed off, decides that you're not the one to hit, and he turns to Atherin and shanks him with a dagger. And misses. What is with my rolls? That brings us to E2. You would think with a +6 to hit, I'd have a chance of hitting someone. He swings at Deacon. He misses. He misses. And he shanks him with a dagger. Oh, now that's hitting. That is 9 piercing damage as he crits you.
Who?
Oh, you can't crit. You can't be crit, can you, Deacon?
Nope.
Okay, sorry. That is. Oh, which was the first roll? 4. 4 piercing damage to you.
That's so unlucky.
Well, it happened. At least I hit something. At this point, Bok will swing out with his staff. Deacon duck. He swings out with his staff and he smashes into E1. That is a nat 1 for 8 damage. Yeah, he bashes and he bops. And then he turns to Deacon and he goes, "Fight, friend!" Bardic Inspiration.
Excellent.
Fuck
Okay.
yeah.
He's alright, Bok, isn't he? I like a bit of Bok. E1 will slash back at Bok. He didn't like that. That is a hit. A miss. And a hit. Oh, I've got to do halving damages. Okay. That is 6 damage to our mighty Bok. Okay, and that brings us to Atherin.
Righty-ho. So...
Lay of the land. The enemy next to you looks completely untouched. The boss looks damaged. He's been damaged. If you look over to Deacon, you may see that the enemy he is fighting looks fairly wounded, and the enemy Bok has just smacked upside the face is okay.
Okay, as part of the bonus action for my turn, the ballista will walk itself downwards, south, closer to Deacon by about 5 feet, so it's got a line of sight on the boss.
I'm sure Deacon will love that. Yep.
Yep, and the ballista will take a shot at the boss. It's going to
Okay.
be one of our spell attacks. 12. How am I able to use Bardic Inspiration to boost that?
Well, yes, roll a nat 6 on a d6.
Wow.
Sorry, no, you need a 5 or a 6. You need a 5 or a 6.
5. I rolled a 5.
Yeah, perfect. It hits. Sorry, yeah. That's
and
so just to check. That is a total of 17, correct?
Yes.
Right.
total
Yes,
of
it hits.
17.
Okay. We'll
That
take...
still works.
Yes, that gives you his armor class. Never mind, eh?
Damage
Yep.
on the force ballista is a 9 force damage.
Okay, he seems a little perturbed at that.
And I'm going to also jam a. Well, I load up my my gun.
Yeah, don't jam
and
that.
blast off an incendiary shot straight into his face.
Okay, roll to hit.
This is a firebolt.
Yeah, that hits.
Full disclosure, that's a 23 to hit to firebolt,
Mhm.
and that hits for a 5 fire damage.
Okay, he's beginning to look actually wounded. That brings us to Sapphire.
Punch him.
Go for
Alright,
it.
Fight. I'll try and poke him in the eyes.
Oh.
Very
Oh,
spicy.
well, not with a nat 1, I will.
No, you poke him in the ear. You didn't like that. You also did no damage.
There's no...
Oh dear. Yes, sorry.
That was a great turn I had.
That was a double nat 1, was it?
That was a double nat 1.
Lovely.
Oh no.
Well, just to add to your joy, he's going to swing his greatsword at you. And that hits.
Why is he swinging his greatsword at me?
Because you poked him in the ear, he didn't like it. Don't worry, roll a nat 1 for damage. Yep, you take 8 slashing damage. Maybe you should worry, actually.
Holy shit!
Yeah, that is 2 ones in a row. Both for 8. And that brings us to Deacon.
I was just curious why he got to swing at me.
Why? Because you... Oh, sorry, your turn was complete, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was him next. It was his turn to slash at you.
Okay, I was just...
Yeah, I did I not make that clear? Yeah, my
Oh, yeah, I
apologies.
was done with my turn yet.
Yeah, no, it was his turn. Deacon, you're up.
Like, this guy got fucking sent.
will.
Some bullshit.
Bonus action, attack the E2 with my spiritual weapon.
Oh, yeah. Still advantage.
22 to hit,
That hits.
8 damage.
Ooh, Deacon, the king of... Deacon, he's brought to his knees with damage. Deacon has left every enemy he's ever hit on 1 HP.
Oh my god, no.
He is prone, but he is not dead.
Catherine, how you feeling?
I'm totally fine. I
swing my
still
axe.
in this.
Yes, yeah.
Meanwhile,
Dance rolled a very low number.
Fire's bleeding from the eyes.
19 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. You kill him.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice, you got him.
Straight through the head.
Okay, fantastic. E2
It's the
is
time I roll
dead.
max on my damage
Not
die.
gonna lie,
Fuck
E2 is where Sapphire thinks she might be in a moment. You asked Athrun how he was, but Sapphire is bleeding from the eyes right now.
Sapphire's only been hit once.
And I've lost half
twice.
my HP.
Yeah. I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Jesus!
Well, you don't have 16 HP, right? She only hit you for 8.
Well, you
Yeah.
hit me 2 times.
I did hit you
Oh.
twice, right? I thought I did, yeah. Okay, cool. Marvellous. And that brings us to E3 himself. Who...
I only saw Sapphire get hit once. I missed that part.
Yep.
Hey, I'm not done yet.
Oh, sorry.
I'm gonna
Sorry, my bad.
move over directly, like between Athrun and
Yeah,
Sapphire.
you're going to provoke an attack of opportunity there, I'm afraid.
I don't give a fuck.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Fucking try me.
What's a 20 to hit?
A 20?
That's a no, isn't it?
Be a miss.
Yeah, he misses. Okay, that's why you don't give a fuck. Right, on you go.
I use my reaction. I spit in his fucking face.
Where are you going, sorry? Where are you going, Dan?
Oh, so back, down a little bit from there. Yeah, like right there. So I'm like.
Why are you so
within, like,
large? There we go.
touch range of
Yeah,
both my
yeah,
guys,
yeah.
where I could like lean to one side, and lean to
Yeah,
the other
yeah.
to touch my
Well, so,
friends.
I mean, within a 5-foot square will allow you to touch anyone you like.
Yeah.
Because we're like
And
that.
that's where I'll end my turn.
Okay. Oh shit! I completely forgot Box turn. My bad. Did I forget box 10? We've had 2 rounds, right? Or 3? Round 2. Never mind, I didn't forget box 10. Okay, he's dead. Yeah.
He's dead.
Yes, we come to E3, who will swing at Sapphire.
No.
That's a 14. So that ain't cutting it. You're still at 20, right?
Yes.
Oh dear. And you can be crit.
Oh no. Oh,
You take
no.
11 points of slashing damage.
Oh no.
Are you dead?
How much damage you do?
11 slashing
11.
damage.
I have 1 HP.
Marvelous!
Oh my
You are
God.
brought to your knees with damage. You will be prone for your next, at the beginning of your next turn.
Jesus.
And
Why am I prone?
Because 1 HP is a prone in my world. You're fine. You'll be able to get up with 5 movement speed, dude. Because you're a drunken monk, so don't worry too much about it. And there's no way this guy's swinging at you. He's swinging at Bok. And he's hitting Bok once. And that's it. That does... Well, what the fuck is half of 1? Oh, never mind. There's a +3 on that. Okay, so he takes a little bit of damage. He is absolutely fine. Speaking of Bok, Bok does not like what they're doing to Sapphire. And he will provoke an attack of opportunity because he don't give no shits. Actually, no, he's still... Yeah, okay, cool. He's going to charge over to Sapphire. And realizing he can't do anything of use for you, he's just going to smash the enemy in the face. He is mad. And he's going to crit the bastard. Yeah, have a bit of that. That is... Oh! He renders the boss very close to death. He is severely wounded and in trouble. And that brings us to Athrin.
Okay.
Athrin,
So-
as you reach into your pockets to find variously interesting things, you find a deck of cards. Not what you were looking for, but you found it. Please give me an Arcana check.
We'll have to worry about what these are. Alright, that's a
Just give me-
17. We'll worry
yeah,
about
cool.
what these cards are properly a
Yeah.
little bit later.
I will just throw those out now, and then, yeah, carry on.
Right. Okay. So, bonus action. The Force Ballista will attempt to hit the boss again, once more.
Okay. Roll to hit.
That's a 17 to hit.
That hits exactly.
And the damage on the boss, 2d8s, that's 5.
Oh, describe his demise.
The Force Ballista hits him so hard in his chest, it caves in and he crumples to the floor, a bleeding mess.
And he is dead. Okay.
And
And
that
now
is
you're-
not the end of my
No, I
turn.
know. And now your action.
I shall, not provoking an attack of opportunity from the enemy, see if I can run up to Sapphire, get within, point blank range of Sapphire.
How are you doing this without provoking an attack of opportunity?
Can I run round like the side of around the side of the enemy, sort of loop round him and get behind it? Get behind? No. Sort of round the
he's
top.
never leaving the
I'll be
range
fine.
of attack.
It's my turn next, I believe.
So you're not gonna remain within his range, right?
Yeah, remain
that what you said, Dan?
within his range, but get within touch
Yeah.
range of Sapphire.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
And
What a hodgepodge of mess.
yeah, it's just a clump of people right now. Yeah, I'm going to using the artifice tool that I have, spray a bunch of healing chemicals over Sapphire.
Okay, fantastic.
Heals for 9 HP with a cure wounds.
And it raises you up, Sapphire. You are no longer prone. Speaking of which, it's your turn. Punch a bitch.
I'm gonna punch the dude in the face again.
Okay. This is E3 you're punching, yes? Fantastic.
The big bad dead.
The big bad's dead. Jamal fired
you
his
very much.
rocket. Okay, sorry, that hits.
You take 7 damage.
Okay, he is bloodied.
And I'm gonna spend the key points and use flurry of blows.
Okay.
Fuck.
No.
Fuck.
Nope. Sorry.
And then
Your dice are cruel today, aren't they?
a little bit. And then I am going to run 90 feet away from him.
Is this a disengage or just a run?
I automatically have disengaged when I use flurry of blows.
Sick! Okay, yeah, did you say 90 feet?
Yeah.
I mean, yep. 80 feet, sorry. No, 90 feet. 90 feet is indeed how far I can run.
You're over there.
That blows my plan.
Okay, Deacon has stepped towards you for cure wounds, and will not be doing so. Deacon, take your turn.
Well, fuck. Okay. So I'm going to move my spiritual weapon up in front of E1, like between me and E1, and then attack with it.
Yep. This is his first time he's been hit. Second time he's been hit.
That's a 12 to hit.
Nope.
Okay. And yeah, fuck it. Sapphire completely ran out of my range, so I'll walk down next to my spiritual weapon and swing at this guy.
Okay.
'Cause, yeah, Atherin's still looking all right.
Yep. You're just taking a swing, yeah? I don't like your damage spells, do you? Let's go.
Oh, those are for healing.
Yes, I also take Sacred Flame to heal people. Carry on, as you were.
20 to hit with my throwing axe.
Yeah, you hit him.
3 damage.
Okay, and just for flavor's sake, I think it's fair to say you threw the axe, it hit, and then you arrived at the enemy.
Yeah, sure.
Yep,
Fuck
3
yes.
damage, yeah?
Bonk. Yep.
Okay, he appears completely unfazed. And the bandit will swing at Athron. He swings once.
Go for it.
21 hits you?
Yep.
Good. He swings twice. 19 hit you?
Nope.
He swings thrice. 22 hit you?
Yep.
Okay, he does 8 slashing damage and 4 piercing damage for a total of 12 damage.
Okay, now I'm looking very hurt.
Okay. The E1 decides to take a swing at Deacon. He swings once. He swings twice. He hits you twice. Unbelievable. My dice have started to work. For a total of 10 slashing damage. He's then going to throw his dagger at Bok.
Then between both of them,
What do you mean?
with attacks added up to 10 total.
Yeah.
Okay.
He throws his dagger at Bok, and, well, I don't know what he's just hit, but it isn't Bok. Speaking of Bok, Bok will whack. Still want to end his rage. He hits, and he boshes. That is some big deeds. Okay, that brings us to Athren.
Okay. Force Ballista shall take its opportunity to move up and to the right slightly so I can get a better shot. And Force Ballista is going to open fire on the guy that just swung at me and clobbered the living shit out of me. Fires off its ballista shot, and it's an 8 to hit. Does not hit. And,
And, yeah. What are you hurting at?
you're not going to let me to take a regular pistol shot at point blank, are you?
No. I mean, you can,
just have to be
but
another-
disadvantage,
You know what?
and you might shoot yourself in the face.
It'll have to be another. It would have to be another incendiary shot from my pistol. Then.
Sure. Okay. Give me a
Okay,
fireball.
it's taken- Yep, 14 to hit.
Nope.
Fuck.
Okay. Sapphire, you're up.
I'm just gonna run 80 feet back.
Only 80?
That's why I didn't hit somebody. I don't get the extra 10.
Ah, okay. That puts you 10 feet out of range.
Wait, how did Sapphire go after me this time, but before me last time?
She didn't go after you this time. She is...
Oh, we've been through another turn cycle already?
Yeah. You follow Sapphire. We swung with some
Read my
bandits, we
notes
swung
over
with
here.
some Bok, and Athron fired some incendiary bolts at nothing. Sapphire, I'm sorry,
Yeah,
but
you
if
guys
you
are
went
bad.
90 foot away and 80 foot back, then... Actually, no, to be fair, you were this side, right? So yeah, you'd be
Yeah.
just about in punching range. You've got 5 foot range?
I'd have to take a dash action to do that.
Well, 5 foot range?
To get 80 feet.
Oh, I see. Right, okay. Cool. In that case, would you like to stop outside of his attack range?
Yes.
Yes, okay.
I can't use my feline
Right, okay. Understood.
agility again.
Okay. So you're just going to stay there, yeah? And does that conclude your turn?
Yep. Yep.
Okay. Deacon, you're up.
I will go over to my friend Sapphire, and I will cast...
Imagine, he's able to get there this time.
It's wild. I will walk up, and I will cast Cure Wounds on him.
Okay.
Her.
Panic. Sorry.
That is 11 hit points you're healed for.
Imagine if I just stayed there and let you do that last turn.
I know, right?
Wild.
Atherin might
Deciding the
survive.
character was gonna panic.
Bonus action, my spiritual weapon will smack down on E1.
Yep.
That's a 19
Yep, that hits.
to hit. Yeah, 19 to hit.
Sorry, I didn't mean to punch the microphone.
Ooh, 12 damage.
Okay. Yep, he is looking bloodied. Okay. That brings us to our E3, who is going to swing at Atherin. He swings once. That's a 19 to hit.
Nope.
He swings twice. That's an 11.
Nope.
And he shanks you. Oh, I've just rolled damage before hitting. He shanks you with a dagger. That's a 23 to hit.
I response cast shield.
Good decision. Okay. That brings us to E1, who currently sees himself next to nobody. And
He's the spiritual weapon.
well, he can't hit that.
He could try. He's not that smart.
He's smarter than that. Does he provoke an opportunity attack from spiritual weapon? That's not a thing, is it?
I'm pretty sure it is a thing.
I don't actually know.
It is a creature with a attack range, so yeah, it should have a
Let's have a look.
attack of opportunity.
As a bonus action on your turn, blah blah blah. No spiritual weapon cannot make opportunity attacks. Okay, there we go. Yep. So he is
it
going to
doesn't
charge
have-
straight up.
The ability to be hit or anything.
Okay, he swings once at Bok,
I wasn't sure about it anyways.
dealing 6 damage halved. He swings a second time at Atherin. That is a 25 to hit, natural crit.
25 AC. Yeah, I'm guessing I can't.
No, that's hitting you.
Yep. I'm
Oh,
probably
I
dead,
crit
guys.
you anyways.
Probably dead.
That is
I'll
a
let you know later.
12 damage slashing.
Yep, I'm on the ground.
Okay. And he realizes as you're falling that he might as well poke Bok again. That hits. Does Bok have any armor class worth mentioning? He deals 3
At
damage.
any levels in Barbarian, he should.
He's 16, 15, yeah. Yeah, but it's based on wisdom or something, isn't it? Or is it dex? he hasn't-
Constitution and Dex.
Okay, he's got plenty of constitution, but no dex worth mentioning, so that's why. Atherin, no, Bok, you're up. Bok will swing. That hits. Oh my goody giddy aunt. Okay, right, E3 is just dead. I mean, just murdered. That is 7 damage of overkill. That's brutal. And that brings us to Atherin. Make a death saving throw, please.
How do I make one of these?
Well, if you are dead, it will say in your screen up the top right where your HP is, fails or successes. You roll a d20 and tell me what you get.
Okay.
Critical fail.
Atherin.
Yeah, that's a 4.
Okay, yeah. Take your first failure.
Yep.
Okay, Sapphire, you're up.
How hurt does this other guy look?
Very. Well,
Okay.
fairly. Mostly. He's more than wounded.
Okay, I'm gonna beat the shit out of him instead.
Yeah, cool. There you are. Okay, roll to hit.
17?
That hits.
7 damage. I'm gonna flurry of blows him.
Okay.
That hits.
Yeah.
Another 7
Yeah. He's brought to his knees with damage.
and 8.
Oh, you murder him.
I'm gonna kick his fucking face in.
Perfect, okay. As you kick his fucking face in, he drops to the floor dead. Combat over. Congratulations, you have leveled up.
Wait,
That's
I need
provided
to
I
go save
live.
Atherin's life still.
Yeah.
Apart from Atherin, who's dead. Yeah. Do you want to do something about that? Or should we
Not
just leave him?
particularly.
Well, we can leave him. That's fine. And
Listen,
with
if
that,
we
we'll end the
leave him, that's
episode. No, I'm
500
kidding.
gold for each of us.
I'm kidding. As you sever the head of the bounty boss first, obviously, because money first. Yeah, feel free to.
I feel like I'd go save Atherin before cutting the guy's head off.
Yeah, maybe.
Actually, no, fucking, I'm talented. I'll multitask. I'll
Okay.
use my,
Left hand to heal.
for the head, while I tend to Atherin.
Beautiful. Okay. As
Right,
you,
just assume my HP is now 1.
depends what he heals you for.
Oh, I'll probably end up in a long rest later anyway. So.
Yeah.
I heal you for 10.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you guys have 20 minutes or so?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not really. No. Why?
No, okay, that's fine. In that case, we shall end the episode there, and we shall do the walking back to town off screen. As you walk back to your Hagshire and are handed your horses, and you ride back, you land in town,
I've missed you.
and you arrive at Chain, Westerly Chain, and you hand him the head of the bandit. As you were looting the bandit, you found yourselves 3 standard potions of healing they didn't bother drinking during the fight, and a flame tongue greatsword. I think it's flame tongue. Is that right?
Whoa. That's a wild fucking weapon.
I think it's pretty cool. Unfortunately, none of you can wield it, so you'll have to sell it.
Um,
Can
I
you?
am a monk, sir.
Wield it yet.
I am a monk, sir.
I didn't know monks could use weapons. I thought you just punch bitches. Unless
No,
you're
I
like a
can use
Kenshi monk.
I'm perfect.
Okay. I believe that the shop actually sells one.
Use it.
So if you did want to sell it, you would be selling it to Porok. And he will pay you 500 gold pieces. You've also been handed 3,000 gold pieces for this flame for your head that you found.
1,000 each.
Yes. You also find a note within the body of the man whose head you cut off. And this
We
says...
find the key.
Oh, yeah, the key.
Ooh, did you find the key? I don't know. Let's find out. Did he
I'm
have the
gonna
key or
look
did he
for that
not?
key.
No, it's up to me. Did I find the key? Did he have the key or did he not? He did have the key. You found the key.
Sweet.
Okay. So, will you be giving the key to our friend?
Yeah, I think we'd give him the key.
Okay, and in
Better to make friends
return,
than
you
enemies.
receive a magical item. I'll let Dan do this. Dan, roll me a D100.
That's 11.
11. You get yourself a bowl of comfortable warmth. Any liquid in the bowl will feel comfortably warm, so icy cold water will feel like it's just a bit over room temperature. Do note, however, that it still counts as icy cold water. It just feels warmer. What you do with that, I have no idea, but take pleasure. However, you did find a note in the pocket.
We got you more cooking equipment.
Pretty much. You did, however, find a note in his pocket, and this note said, "Meet me at..." Now let's find the name of this place.
It's going down.
Sellendown. 8 p.m. And then it gives a date, which you would know to be the day after tomorrow. Sellendown is on the coast of Cressware. And it is almost, ironically, is the same port you've been asked to go to convince the halflings to give up their jewels.
Yeah, that's convenient.
Isn't it just?
Aye.
And it is signed, the note, by Jura.
Interesting. Jura the missing man, right?
Yep. The boat that Wesley Chain owned was trafficking the drugs. Okay. With that, we shall end. So I will come to you for your MVPs. I believe Atherin may be not present, is that correct?
No, I'm here.
Oh, he's here. Quickly, very quickly, Jamal. MVP.
It's gonna have to be the catapult in the tavern.
Catapult in the tavern. Beautiful.
That was a good
forgot
one.
all about that.
Okay. Yeah, we forgot we did a tavern crawl at the beginning of this, didn't we? I turn next to Moon, your MVP for the session.
The catapult in the tavern was pretty good.
Okay. And Deacon.
Our new friends in Hagshire opening us with welcoming arms and not just murdering us for.
Oh, that was also amazing. Yeah, that was great.
For, maybe kidnapping one of their boys.
And facilitating a surprise attack so that we could have the combat balance for 5
That
work
was
for
good.
3. That was pretty worrying. I gave you Bok, but it was still a 4 in a combat balance of 5, so I'm glad that the surprise
fine.
round helped. My personal MVP was Sapphire Burnsides for completing every tavern crawl challenge with complete ease and winning herself an arm wrestling match and a dance contest in the same evening.
All right, fair enough.
I definitely enjoyed that.
Bach for not failing a single tavern drinking challenge.
His
I was
Constitution
gonna say
saving
for
throw,
my
he
nat
did
20s,
not
but I was
roll
like,
under
I
a
don't
20.
know.
He didn't roll under a 22 for any Constitution saving throw during that entire process.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
I mean, to be fair, his Constitution is higher than the normal because
oh, yeah,
he's a giant.
Giant, of course.
So,
have huge
yeah,
constitution,
Constitution and Strength is his thing. But he has leveled up now. And so that he's
Fantastic.
leveled up, he leveled up before you guys, so this is his normal differential. He'll always be 2 levels behind you. However, he gained his first level in Bard, so please, a little round of applause for Bok and his level 1 Bard. Being able to speak only the letters A, B, C, and D, and some interesting words. He has managed to learn to play some musical instruments, so congratulations to
The
him.
thing is, he knows more keys in music than he does letters.
Yeah, you got it.
Exactly.
He's always
now
been a
is the
lover of
time
music.
I genuinely
Yeah,
have
no,
to dip,
well, with that,
so-
we will be ending. So thank you
Bye.
very much for watching. Thank you for being here. Thank you for playing.